You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping real quick. Let me come over here real quick. Where we at? Make sure I'm live and shit. Make sure everything working. Here real quick. Where we at? Make sure I'm live and shit. Alright. So we in the building. Alright, man. So yeah, we got to talk about this Taylor Swift situation and shit like that, because you know that shit's really been kind of getting on my nerves. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. That shit low key been irking me and shit. You know them. I don't know what's the ESPN's obsession with Taylor Swift. You know, there was a thing about them bringing up the Clippers and how Taylor Swift was gonna get a jersey hung up in the Clippers arena. You know what I mean? So she's gonna have like a Clippers banner because she sold the most tickets or some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now ESPN, you know, just can't keep this woman off of the platform at the end of the day. Now they're bringing her up as far as dating Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I mean? So we're gonna really get into all of that. We definitely want to talk about the Deion situation with Keyshawn Johnson had to say on Undisputed about how all these coaches was pretty much colluding against stopping Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, this shit is deeper than football. I've been telling y'all that for a minute. So we're going to get into Nick Saban's comments and what he had to make. One of the reasons why I put Nick Saban up there, because I do believe he's one of the coaches. That's what I truly believe. I don't give a damn what he out here talking about. Oh, yeah, Deion, he's a great coach. And Deion, you know, and that's not what he was talking. That's not that hot shit he was talking before. Nah, that wasn't that hot shit he was talking before. Deion and them get their ass whooped all of a sudden. Yeah, well, you know, I think Deion's a great coach. So we gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? We on the bitch ass nigga head. I mean, we on their head today. You know what I'm saying? And Travis Kelce better absolutely watch out. He better absolutely watch out for Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift and ESPN, we know that's a liberal, very. And let me say this too. Why would the NFL want anything to do? Like, bro, we talking about real football here. We're not. I don't want to be watching ESPN and I gotta hear about Taylor Swift being in the crowd. I don't care. Talk to me about the games. Talk to me about the games that happen. Tell me about the new running backs. Tell me about the new receivers. I don't give a fuck if Travis Kelce is messing with Taylor Swift. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, man. And they wonder why sports and shit is dying out here. Because y'all doing a lot of clown ass shit so y'all can promote these agendas that y'all trying to do politically. This is all political goddamn agenda, man. It's ridiculous, man. Goddamn, man. Oh, Taylor Swift was at the game. It's Taylor Swift, and they talking about this on a sports platform. I don't care. Lay that to the shade room and fucking TMZ and shit, bro. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn, nigga. Shit is ridiculous. It's nothing but a Democratic motherfucking liberal, super liberal. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody probably got some liberalism in them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie with you. But, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't care about that shit. You know what I mean? This is just all politics at the end of the day. And we're gonna let y'all in on this shit at the end of the day because, you know, it's really out there. You know what I mean? It's really out there. But let me start it off with this real quick. Alright, let me start it off with this one right here. We gotta get right into it because, you know, I be playing the music and shit. They been hitting me with copyrights, you know what I mean, for playing that music. So, you know, I'm gonna stop doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all still able to see the videos or not. I'm not sure. But if somebody is in the chat, you definitely let me know in the comment section if y'all able to still go back and watch those videos. But anyway, let me come down here real quick. So let's start it off with this, because this was the first thing I was seeing, right? When the rumors of Taylor Swift and you know, the rumors of Taylor Swift and Kelsey, Travis Kelsey was going on. This was the hot topic right here, right? You know, a lot of ancient Americans or melanated folks ran to the internet talking about how Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey downgraded. He absolutely downgraded. But why do I care though? I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe this woman was a goddamn wild beast. And the nigga did nothing but jump in from the grease to the frying pan, you know what I'm saying? To deal with another wild beast. You know what I mean? Like, why do I care? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't be caring about shit like this. You know what I mean? Is this a beautiful woman? Absolutely. Is Taylor Swift a good looking snow bunny? Absolutely. Would niggas smash Taylor Swift even though niggas is up here probably talking hella shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would smash Taylor Swift if she threw that pussy at you. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get out here. You would talk all that high power, black power shit at all you want. If you was caught in a situation where Taylor Swift was offering you that pussy and it's just you and her and nobody had to know about that shit, nigga, you'll be laying the wood to the bitch at the end of the day. So let's stop that. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a damn who these people are dating or who they going with, this, that, and the third? Me personally, I think the nigga jumped from the grease into the frying pan. That's what I personally think he did. You know what I mean? I think Travis Kelsey honestly went from the grease into the frying pan. That nigga about to get cooked. Oh, he about to get cooked. He about to get ran around like a dog. He about to get ran around like a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he dealing with a real demon over here in Taylor Swift. Since y'all want to talk about Taylor Swift, I guess we gonna talk about her then. You know what I mean? Since I can't watch fucking sports without y'all bringing up Taylor Swift constantly. This is not the first time they did it. They did it with the whole Clippers situation on ESPN. I'm like, why the fuck are they talking about goddamn Taylor Swift? Why? I don't care, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no Taylor Swift, man. Leave that to the mainstream media or some shit. But like I said, I understand ESPN is Disney. Disney is very liberal. Disney is heavily supports Democrats. Disney is ESPN is very feminist at the end of the day. Very feminist at the end of the day. That's why you got chicks like Malika Andrews up there getting pay raises and shit. When she get up here, every time one of these brothers get a job or something, she up here telling you about all the shit that they used to do. Or all the shit that they've been whatchamacallit, that happened in their past life or some kind of trouble that they got in. You know what I'm saying? Only with ancient American brothers. Well, I can't say only ancient American brothers, but melanated brothers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's goddamn ridiculous. So we know what ESPN is all about. But Mr. Carlos says a rich white man left a fine black woman for a white woman that's richer than him. That makes perfect sense to me. Women on social media are in their feelings because Travis Kelsey is now dating Taylor Swift. Some calling it a downgrade. You know why? You know why these women are up here upset about the situation and calling it a downgrade? Because they really had some real like high investment. Maybe these are ancient American women or melanated women that actually prefer really to be with a white man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the only thing I can really think of to keep it a bean pie. Because other than that, why do you care? If you one of these, especially if you one of these black power women and shit like that, but they probably not. If they upset about shit like this, they're probably not. They're probably one of these people who really want to be with a white man and they living through her of their fantasy of being with the white man. You know what I'm saying? So you know it is what it is. But you know, it's just ridiculous how people really whatchamacallit at the end of the day. No, they're not. Oh yeah, the sister, she about to come up though. She about to go ahead and get her a fine brother. Go get her a fine brother that actually deserve. No, they up here crying and complaining about Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is absolute crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? If anything, this should be more of a, well, shit, maybe one of these brothers could whatchamacallit. Then we can actually find out, is this black broad actually into niggas? That's the one thing. Is she what is her views? What I know what Taylor Swift views are. Oh, I absolutely know. So that's why it kind of makes sense for Kelsey to bring his ass in whatchamacallit. I kind of know her views. I don't know her views. I don't know too much about this woman. I don't know why he decided to call it quits. I don't know. I don't pay attention to their relationship. But I seen her recently, you know what I mean? She was on the walkway, body looking good. She was looking good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, some of y'all out here, y'all let a bitch cause she look good and got a body run right all over y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't y'all you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna really get into all that. It is what it is. But y'all niggas that get out here and let a bitch run all over y'all just because she look good. And you don't want to lose her and shit. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta have a little bit more backbone than that. You know what I'm saying? Men in general. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, I can understand some arguments and shit like that being in a relationship, this, that, and the third. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe she was rushing marriage. Maybe she felt threatened of other girls. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what caused their relationship to really go sour. I don't care. All I know is that I got to hear about fucking Taylor Swift, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem to me when I'm trying to just pay attention to some goddamn football. You could tell Mahomes low-key got a problem with that shit. So yeah, I'm sure the Swifties are happy. And you know, like I said, Mahomes comes off to me as a Republican. He really does. He strikes me as a Republican. I don't know if that man is a Democrat or a liberal. He might have to play the game of being a liberal, but I think that nigga wholeheartedly is really a conservative. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, his main mans is out here fucking around with goddamn a hardcore Democrat. I mean a hardcore goddamn Democrat at the end of the day. Let me come over here real quick. Where we at? All right. So this is one of Travis Kelce's ex right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, this woman, Maya Benberry, warns Taylor Swift about him and calls him a cheater, telling the Daily Mail. Taylor seems like such a fun girl with a beautiful spirit, so I wish her the best of luck. But I wouldn't be a girl's girl if I didn't advise her to be smart. Now, let me say this real quick. First of all, you don't know who the fuck Taylor Swift is. Taylor Swift is an absolute demon. Okay? That's what I be saying, like... And this woman right here, one of his exes might be an actual feminist. Maybe Kelsey turned her into a feminist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she's still upset that this man was cheating. He done went off and been successful. Usually, you know, when a man cheat on a woman, you know, they want to see them fall and, you know, they want to see them destroyed and crawling back to them low key. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, that wasn't the case. The man kept it pushing. He done got a better broad. He done got out here and made a name for himself. He getting the bag. She like, this nigga keep winning. You know what I'm saying? You know, Travis Kelce ain't no nigga, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, listen, you don't know this woman from a hole in the wall. Taylor Swift is the same woman that get out here yearly, okay, and cry about Kanye West. Oh yeah, Kanye. You know that moment he stole my moment from me. I'll never forget that. 2020. Yeah, that moment, you know, Kanye, you know, he stole my moment. 2021, you know, that moment with Kanye, you know, he stole my moment. Come to my concert. Buy my album. You know what I'm saying? Out here attacking, remember she was attacking Ice Spice and all that. Ice Spice ain't did shit to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice ain't did shit to that woman at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? She out here attacking Ice Spice and shit like that for no good goddamn reason at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of stuff that Taylor Swift be out here doing. So you over here trying to look out for Taylor. Taylor Swift don't need your advice. She's about to destroy this nigga at the end of the day. Absolutely cook this dude. You know what I'm saying? She's about to cook this dude. You ain't got to, your time is going to come where you get to, you know, bask in glory waiting for this man to fall, you know, because that's how petty some of these women really be at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But see, if a man stoop to that level of petty, then, you know, he's misogynistic and, you know, he's egotistical and he's all everything wrong with a human. That's what he is. But a child of God at the end of the day. That's what he everything but that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't be petty. Niggas can't have intuition and shit. That's only for the female. You know what I mean? But whatever. Anyway, let's finish the rest of this. Only time will tell, but like the saying always goes, once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay? Alright, so, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But he be getting these little light skinned baddies. I ain't gonna sit up and hold him. Travis Kelce be getting these little yellow bones and red bones, man. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. He did downgrade when it came down to goddamn Taylor Swift. I'm like, damn, hold up, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, when she get right, yeah, shit. You know what I mean? The bitch got it going on. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's completely downgrading out here. You know what I'm saying? But that's on Travis though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's on Travis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the family felt like, they needed to move on. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it a bean pot. Sometimes there are some Caucasian families that don't really respect, their son or daughter dating especially a black female. You know what I'm saying? An ancient American female. They're not really too fond of that shit like that. They would prefer them to be dating somebody that looks like them. So when they get the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see her up there with the mama, with the pom-poms on and shit, cheering on Kelce and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like she love that man. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. She's about to destroy that dude. She's absolutely about to cook Travis Kelce. Just give it time. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds crazy. It seemed like, now I tell like it is, you hating, dog. You just don't want to say, nigga, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, it is what it is. Let me come over here to now let's get into Taylor Swift. Like I said, this woman is a clean demon. Clean demon at the end of the day. And y'all over here, you got his exes and shit, and some of y'all over here really condoning the fuck shit at the end of the day. Now let's get into first of all, hold on, let's get into Travis Kelce real quick. Ever since he done got with this one, well, first of all, let me come here real quick. This is very important. Did I put it up here? Hold up. Well, you know what? Yeah, let me come over here first. Fuck it. While I find this other shit. Because I had it up here. Alright, so as y'all can see, alright, Taylor Swift registers Democrat, okay? So she's a hardcore Democrat. This is why they're promoting her. And, the Chiefs is like the Cinderella Darlington of football. You know what I'm saying? Get that entertainment shit the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got real teams with real football fans. We don't need a Taylor Swift to fucking be at a game for, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is clown shit, man. This is clown shit, man. We got real fans like the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers out here who've been thirsting and waiting to motherfucking get back to the limelight. You know what I'm saying? And y'all letting hoe ass niggas over here on the Chiefs and shit shine and shit like that. And bitch ass niggas like Kelce out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's propaganda that they out here trying to run to get niggas to get out here and vote for Biden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is clowns. But anyway, Kelce rumored to date Swift. Kelce appears in a Pfizer ad a few days later. Okay, so mind you, ever since he done dropped that woman at the end of the day, he probably been already seeking out and thirsting over Taylor Swift. They finally, whatchamacallit, she gave the nigga the rundown like, look, you gotta be hardcore Democrat to fuck with me. That means you gotta be super liberal, not just a liberal. You gotta be super liberal. That means your ass gotta get out here, nigga, and take knees. You gotta get out here and eat the cake. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be out here hating on Donald Trump. And here's the irony out this shit. I don't want to hear this nigga. If it comes down to a situation where Travis Kelce has to speak on a race situation, I'm gonna need Travis Kelce to shut all the way the fuck up. Because not, nigga, you dumped 2 black women to finally get to this 1 white woman. You know what I'm saying? So, look, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you got to come out here and speak about the injustice. Shut your ass up, nigga. Shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be wise for you to just shut your ass up when you done jumped into the grease, into the frying pan. I don't want to hear that, nigga. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Democrats and pharma teaming up to manipulate sports athletes, musicians to use their influence for their establishment. And this is absolutely truth. Absolutely truth. Okay, hold on. Let me come up here and whatchamacallit real quick. As y'all can read down there, y'all see that. Let me come over here real quick. Cause I think I didn't even save that shit, did I? Is it up here? Nah, I think I closed it on accident. Alright. Let me go ahead and open this up. Alright. Now, if y'all was a part of my live stream the other day when I played this Taylor Swift situation, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? This woman is batshit crazy, okay? Allegedly, this woman is batshit crazy. She's one of these kind of Caucasian females that'll drop a tear on the drop of a dime. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Public going motherfucking you know, like I said, Taylor Swift was up there low key playing victim when she knows she didn't beat Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo, this is what I'm saying. We can't even be real anymore. Up there trying to play victim when Kanye ran down on her ass at the end of the day. Let's keep it a bean pie. You didn't deserve that. You did not deserve that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to play victim and using that shit for years to boost up sympathy for people that might be getting bullied for real in the real world and that might like your music and shit, and they feel like they can cling to you, and now they out here eating cakes and voting for the wrong candidates and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man, y'all crazy as hell, man. Now let's listen to this woman real quick. Out here arguing with her dad. You know what I mean? But let's get into this.
Just from a security standpoint, Taylor Swift comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that.
All right, so she said, I don't care if they write. To see how triggered she got, because she got the thing from the higher ups. Now I don't know if that's the mama. If that's the mama like, now why'd you go there? Why'd you go there? The dad ain't playing. He's standing on all business at the end of the day. But anyway, the dad was super disappointed after this. Y'all gonna see.
I'm sad that I didn't 2 years ago, but I can't change that.
All right, so she wanted to come out against Donald Trump. So she would, on all the allegation about Hillary fucking Clinton, this woman would rather have supported Hillary Clinton than Donald Trump. Okay? With all the diabolical things that this woman has done to melanated people and her husband and the party as a whole. Everything we watched Barack Obama not do. This woman would have rather voted for Hillary Clinton than Donald Trump. This woman would rather vote for and come out and speak out against Donald Trump than to come out and speak out against Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden. But y'all still rock with her. Y'all love her music and shit. I ain't gonna hold you. She got some dope songs. You know what I'm saying? Some of the songs I'm like, all right, you know, she kind of did her thing on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie. She more than likely, she stays in her lane for the most part. She ain't out here Katy Perrying it and shit like that. Miley Cyrus and shit and all that. She's staying in her lane. I do respect her for that aspect. If Taylor Swift has a rap record with somebody, y'all niggas let me know. Because that'd be news to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she might got something with some of these new niggas or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all let me know. But I do respect that about her. She stays in her lane. She knows what works for her. She not trying to cross over and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, let's let it keep going.
I'm saying right now that this is something that I know is right, and you guys, I need to be on the right side of history. And if he doesn't win, then at least I tried.
Here's the problem.
I just want to read you what I wrote, and I'm going to try to start. I just really want you to know that this is.
All right, so you know the dad is trying to motherfucker whatchamacallit, and you know he know his daughter. You know his daughter get up here. He know his daughter bad shit crazy her ways. You know what I'm saying? Their ways more than likely is going to be their ways. Okay, it is what it is. So you know it. You know when it's coming. Like, oh shit, here she go. Let her get her shit off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Maybe I can explain this shit to her after she gets ready to cry on a drop of a dime and shit.
It's important to me.
I totally agree with the issue.
Have you heard her?
Yes, I've read the entire thing. And the bottom line right now, I'm terrified. I'm the guy that went out and bought armored cars.
I worry for her safety as much as anybody does. Maybe more. It really is a big deal. She votes against fair pay for women. She votes against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act, which is just basically protecting us from domestic abuse and stalking. She thinks that if you're a gay couple, or even if you look like a gay couple, you should be allowed to be kicked out of a restaurant. It's really basic human rights, and it's right and wrong at this point, and I can't see another commercial and see her disguising these policies behind the words Tennessee Christian values. Those aren't Tennessee Christian values. I live in Tennessee. I am Christian. That's not what we stand for.
Okay, and this is why I say that this woman is a clean demon. Okay, this is a demon right here. And y'all up here, so Taylor Swift, right? So let's go back to what she was actually talking about just now. right? So whatever policies or something that's going on that they have the right to pretty much, if you're a gay couple, they can pretty much kick you out of an establishment. Don't bring that gay shit in this church. Don't bring that gay shit over here. Don't bring that gay shit over here. There's some places you can go for all that gay shit. Just here is not going to, these places are not going to be for it. We uphold Christian values. We are true Christians, right? It's Tell Like It Is TV a Christian? No, right? But for Taylor Swift to claim herself to be a Christian and not know about the book is kind of weird and fraud. Something screams fraud to me. You know what I'm saying? Because in the book, all that gay couple shit is an abomination. They don't fuck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The book says they don't do that gay shit. They don't do it. They don't do it. All these churches, a lot of the times, are out here frauding, completely frauding. You know what I'm saying? Because if they really went into their book and started, the goddamn pastor really started hammering on homosexuality and shit, and how that shit is not something that we should be doing, period, as human beings in general, Christians or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, right? Then you know what time it is. But you're going to make it seem like, oh, that's basic human rights. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Taylor Swift? You know what I'm saying? You're up here screaming a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You're a hardcore liberal, hardcore far left. You know what I mean? And you want to mask yourself as this Christian. You're not no Christian, man. You're not a Christian. The fuck out of here with this shit.
I need to do this. I need you to just. I need you to forgive me for doing it because I'm doing it.
All right. So she's definitely one of these that don't believe and listening to her father, okay? So Travis Kelce, she won't even listen to her own dad. You know what I'm saying? Fathers know best for the most part. Travis Kelce, she won't even listen to her own dad. She's telling her dad what she's going to do, fam. That's right. That's what she's doing. She's telling her own dad, who's older than her, has more experience than her in this thing that we call life. She going to tell her dad what it is that she's not going to do, what he's going to accept, okay? And she's going to do that under the Christian values. Yeah, a gay couple should not be kicked out of an establishment like this because of how, if they might be gay or not. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely they should. If they're really upholding Christian values, yes they should. They should be kicked all the way out of there. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Niggas is crazy, bro. But anyway, let me come over here real quick. Let's finish cooking on this. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of some of these pages though, real quick. Hold up, bang. Let me see. All right, we can get rid of that. All right. Yeah, we can get rid of that. What else we got? All right. All right, and we can get rid of that one too. All right. So, ESPN and all these motherfuckers and shit over here. I mean, as I'm going to show y'all real quick, ESPN is talking about this shit and all this whole stupid ass shit. I mean, it's just, ESPN ought to be a goddamn shame to themselves, bro. They ought to be a goddamn shame to themselves for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the Pat McCaffrey, whatever the fuck, Mickey D's show. You know what I'm saying? You got ESPN, let me see. You got Greeny and these dudes talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's running out here grabbing Kelce jerseys and shit. I mean, it's a clown show. ESPN First Take talking about it. It's a clown show. I don't care who cares, bro? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Look, it's gotten so whatchamacallit. Look, I mean, like I said, bro, they asking the brother and shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, y'all. And of course, Taylor Swift gonna have all these black people around. If y'all seen the game, y'all know what I'm talking about. She gonna have all these different weird ass black people around her and make sure she's being seen. She's making this shit all about her. This is all self promotion for her. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. You know what I mean? But why do I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck about that shit. But I'm just showing y'all what these people are up to. All right, now let's come down here real quick. As you see, your boy. Look at y'all boy up here, Travis Kelce. Simp of the year. You know what I'm saying? This nigga might go down as simp of the year at the end of the day. I know y'all niggas saying Stephen A. Smith and somebody and Steve Harvey and shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Kelsey might go down as simp of the year, fam. It is what it is. Now let's look at this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Now like when I told y'all, when you super liberal, right? When you super liberal, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get out here taking knees, okay? You gotta get out here taking knees and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're super liberal out here in these streets, this is what you gotta do. As Travis Kelce, you wanna date Taylor Swift, nigga? You're gonna or be rumored to date Taylor Swift, nigga, your ass gotta get out here and take these knees, nigga. Take these knees, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When your ass is super liberal, guess what else you gotta do? You gotta get out here and you gotta eat the cake, fam. You gotta eat the cake, fam.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
Two things at once. Two things at once! Two things at once! I'll have, two things at once, please. Now, back to two things at once. Two things at once.
That's not two things at once.
Mom!
Travis, ask about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
All right, and notice that if because I did read an article about that, but they say that the man took the comments off he blocked the comments so you couldn't comment on it. See, that's what happens when you want to date Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? When you want to date Taylor Swift and shit like that, fam, is what happens. Somebody say Taylor Swift wouldn't give up that cat unless he got the. Oh man. Listen, bro. I ain't even gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know this shit, bro. People know what's up, man. These motherfuckers be out here thinking they fooling us and shit. Like, man, these niggas ain't that smart, man. They ain't that smart. You know what I'm saying? You can fool the rest of the world as long as New York no. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cam. But anyway, since Taylor Swift showed up, Sunday's Chiefs Bears game, 400% spike in Travis Kelce jersey sales. Kelce's podcast ranks #1 on Apple. I mean, just think about this. These have to be some extreme nut jobs at the end of the day to run out and go do this because they seen Taylor Swift at a game. I mean, just think about that. These people are complete nut jobs. Just think about that. I'm not running to go because somebody's dating somebody. I need to see who it is, who they dating, like I'm getting into bed with them, like I'm getting in the relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? I need to see what her man really like and all that. Like, that's weirdo behavior. So if you're a Swiftie, you're a weirdo. That's what you are. You're a fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas out here? You know what I'm saying? Kelce gains over 300. You know, Instagram, it is what it is. The viewership jumped up. 24 million viewers watch #1 game this week. 63% jump in female viewership age 18 to 49. 3 times increase in Chiefs searches on web. 3 times increase Chiefs sales on StubHub. Listen, man, at the end of the day, like I said, these people control these numbers, okay? This can all just to web up Kelce. Web Kelce ass up. Web his weak ass up. Look at all this stuff happen because you dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with me, see? I'm bringing a lot of attention. So this is what I need you to do. Get on that knee, boy. Get on that knee, boy. Worship me, boy. Worship me, boy. And Kelce gonna do it. He gonna do it. He out here promoting eating the cake and shit. Oh yeah, he out here. He gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be right here. Like I said, he done left that ancient. I don't know if that's an ancient American woman or not, but that woman was fine. He had 2 baddies. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. That nigga jumped from the grease into the frying pan at the end of the day, fucking with Taylor Swift. Cause now he's really about to. He's about to be really under the foot of this woman, bro. He really is. He really is. This was the worst thing he could have did for his career. And, oh, well, you know, he gonna make a lot of money now. All money ain't good money. All attention is not good attention. So what? He get rumored to cheat on Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift get out here and go make a song about it or some dumbass shit like that, and then now this nigga got worried about the Swifties coming to the games, booing him, and all in his comment section, calling and finding out his phone number, trying to tarnish whatever businesses he got going on, because these people are complete weirdos and shit. Come on, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the rabbit hole goes much deeper when it comes down to the Taylor Swift. So let's come over here real quick. All right. So now this is we saved the best for last. We saved the best for last. Cause ESPN, y'all gonna cut this shit out, man. Real football teams out here like the Steelers that need that real attention. That need y'all get up there and talk about a historic franchise and a great coach in Mike Tomlin and an excellent offense and a superb defense. TJ Watt is being one of the greatest pass rushers of this era, of the last decade, maybe even two at this point. You know what I'm saying? Get no love. But y'all talking about Taylor Swift. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Mike Tomlin and his excellence of not having a losing season. Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all talk about Taylor fucking Swift. It's ridiculous, man. Is he dating Taylor Swift? Is Taylor Swift dating it? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care, man. For y'all liberal agenda and shit, man. This shit is corny. But anyway, has Taylor Swift 13? Okay, this I guess is the real her. Has Taylor Swift 13 made a deal with George Soros and Alex Soros to get the rights to her music back in exchange for getting Zoomers registered to vote Democrat against President Trump ahead of the 2024 presidential election? Absolutely. Laura Loomer, I don't even know why you're asking a dumbass question like that. Know what I'm saying? You know what it is. And this is what pisses me off about some of these somewhat conservatives and shit like that. Because now that it's Taylor Swift, listen, I'm just going to keep it all the way a bean pie. Because Taylor Swift is Caucasian, she not going to mash the gas on her ass like that. She going to make it as like if it's a question. It ain't no goddamn question. Know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talking about? Know what I'm saying? If this was somebody ancient American or something, she would have mashed the gas. It wouldn't even been no, it's a question. Know what I'm saying? She would have absolutely stepped on their ass at the end of the day. But anyway, you gotta give her credit for at least though, coming out with it though and bringing out this information. Gen Z plus Taylor Swift equal Gavin Newsom in the White House. I don't know about that one. But anyway, the only way Gavin Newsom gets to the White House is if people with influence start normalizing his radical policies like eating the cake mandates and late term takeouts. Governor Newsom is 100% backed by George Soros, and he is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi. In his old age, George Soros has turned his political empire over to his son. So wait a minute. So Gavin Newsom is the hold on. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Gavin Newsom is 100% backed by George Soros. Okay, but yeah, we know that. And he is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi. So Nancy Pelosi is related to Gavin Newsom? Wow. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But we know what George Soros is. George Soros is a complete Marxist. He supports the BlackLivesMatter.org. Okay? Just in case a nigga ready to jump up in the comment section and shit. .org, okay? And these Marxist groups and Antifa and shit like that to scatter across the crowds, and where y'all niggas was out here destroying your opportunity zones and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was out here destroying. Hold on, damn, I clicked on the wrong shit. Y'all was out here destroying y'all opportunity zones, and that was all based off George Soros, BlackLivesMatter.org, and Antifa sprinkled amongst the crowd. Agitators. You know what I'm saying? Informants. Okay, you even had really some police out here, like out in Boston. The police set up some bricks and shit like that for motherfuckers to come down there and fuck up the downtown at the end of the day. That's what they actually did. They actually was caught doing that shit. What about the cop that was caught smashing out the windows in the Minnesota fucking the Minnesota Minneapolis auto zone. You know what I'm saying? These people are informants and shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Paid and probably funded by the Soros Foundation, allegedly. Anyway, in 2024, Zoomers are officially set to replace Boomers as the largest voting demographic in America. Last week, Taylor Swift registered over 40,000 voters with a single Instagram post, and most of them were Zoomers. She has decided to engage in an anti-Trump tirade in which she is using her platform to make abortion and fear-mongering about divisiveness. Damn, I don't even know if I'm saying the word right. But anyway, y'all know what the fuck the word is. As the number one issue to get people registered to vote. She has more followers than President Trump has on both X and Instagram. And now she's dating a pro athlete who just signed with Pfizer to push eating the cake to millions of sports fans and Zoomers. Even though data shows us that young people and athletes who ate the cake are developing this, that, and the third. Kelsey embraces anti-American values because he kneeled for the national anthem in 2017. Taylor Swift also just launched a world tour after she travels the world this year. She's coming back to the U.S. right before the elections for what looks to be her version of an October surprise. She's spending 3 days in Miami, Florida in the last week of April 2024, where she will likely make a big push to get people to the polls. Florida is the largest swing state in the nation and also happens to be where Governor Ron DeSantis signed a 6-week takeout ban. The Eras global tour that Taylor Swift is currently on is supposed to be a tour featuring all of her albums, okay? So she's going to come through and pretty much swindle all the Swifties, and all your liberal Democrats voters are going to be there. They're going to be there. They're going to be posting videos. So that way, like I said, they may not tell you to go out there and vote, but in who you see them supporting is who they want you to go out there and vote. I at least respect the Trump dudes. At least they let it be known, like, look, nigga, I'm fucking with Trump, nigga, and that's what it is, nigga. I'm standing on business about that. You know what I'm saying? And I can argue with you with the facts about this, that, and the third. At least they stand on it. A lot of these coward niggas, they just like LeBron, for instance. LeBron diss Donald Trump, but he's not gonna tell you to vote for Joe Biden, but he's gonna diss Donald Trump. So he's basically telling you to go fuck with Biden, even though Biden had. Look what Biden did. Look what Biden did. Look what he's doing. But yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Anyway. However, she has laminated in the past that Alex Soros and George Soros bought the rights to her music and her first 6 albums when Scooter Braun, who's that? Alright, whatever. Sold it to a private equity firm tied to the Soros family for $300 million. Because the Soros family knew that eventually there's going to be a time where we can cut a deal with this woman to get her to do what we need her to do. And that's what they did. That's what they did. Do you think that in their effort to beat Donald Trump in 2024 and destroy America, that George Soros and Alexander Soros would have made a deal with Taylor Swift to give her back the rights to all of her music albums as long as she helps the Democrats get elected in 2024? A lot of these artists seem like they're getting their masters back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists starting to seem like they're getting their masters back, and it might all be for a reason. Anyway, $300 million isn't a lot of money when you realize the 2020 presidential election cycle was the most expensive election season in U.S. history, with a price tag of $14 billion, according to Open Secrets. This is nearly double the cost of the election season in 2016 when Trump defeated Hillary. How is Taylor Swift doing a world tour with all of her albums if George Soros and Alex Soros helped strip her of her rights to her first 6 albums, as she claimed in an old Instagram post below, where deals made between the Soros family and Taylor Swift in the presidential election year. All right, so I guess this is some of it or whatever the case may be. All right, so this is Taylor Swift. This is her post right here. She says, "Hey guys, I want to thank my fans for making me aware that my former record label is putting out an album of live performances of mine tonight. This recording is from 2008 radio show performance I did when I was 18. Big Machine has listed the date as 2017 release, but they were actually releasing it tonight at midnight. I'm always honest with you guys about stuff, so I just wanted to tell you that this release is not approved by me. It looks to me like Scooter Braun and his financial backers, 23 Capital, Alex Soros, and the Soros family, and the whatever group, have seen the latest balance sheets and realized that paying $300 million for my music wasn't exactly a wise choice, and they need money. In my opinion, just another case of shameless greed in the time of, eating a cake." So this actually happened recently. So tasteless but very transparent. Okay. Now who's to say that she didn't need that bread too? Then she didn't sign off on that. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, what it is. All right, so I guess they showing her followers and shit like that. All right, so I guess they showing after she's coming off the UK. This is damn sure prime time, election time, where this is very strategic. This is very strategic, especially if they're trying to get Florida at this point. They can have Taylor Swift ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking make it do what it do. Here's a tweet of Taylor Swift retweeting Michelle Obama, who may be the Democrat nominee in 2000, or will at least be running the same ticket as Governor Newsom. All right, so I guess this is her. Let's see if it's still up there. All right, so she's a hardcore Democrat, as we already tapped into that. You know what I'm saying? We already tapped into this woman being a hardcore Democrat. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of is what it is. So for all y'all Swifties out there, this is why, when Kanye was ranting, all of a sudden that man ended up in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? That man ended up in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But you see, y'all get out here and y'all cape and cap and support fuck niggas like Jay-Z. Y'all support fuck niggas like the Obamas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get out here and support fuck niggas like 2 Chainz and Young Jeezy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous, even though they really have sold our people out. You know what I'm saying? They really have. They've sold our people out through and through every time. Now you got Quavo running around here basically trying to advocate the government taking your guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about this nigga better turn into a Q-tip at the end of the day. I don't want to hear this nigga rapping about no kind of burners, nothing. You're done, fam. You're done. Other than that, like I said, we know who y'all niggas is. That's like Lil Baby, right? Y'all niggas probably fuck with Lil Baby. Lil Baby running around here talking about doing these videos about in 2020, and that's when I knew, niggas is dumb. I mean, not all niggas, but some niggas is really slow for real. Know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold up. This nigga is doing a video basically talking bad about the police and what they did, but this nigga has the police guarding him and being the security in the video. What are you talking about? Know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want the people to be having your back? All this shit about niggas getting killed by the police and all this other shit. But in your video, the police is the one playing your security. Not just regular, we talking about the police, nigga, the black and white, nigga. The blue and white. Know what I'm saying? I'm like, niggas is crazy, bro. I'm like, niggas is really crazy out here. But anyway. Alright, so we done with Taylor Swift and all that, man. ESPN, I need to cut that shit out, man. I don't give a damn about Taylor Swift on no goddamn, like, y'all can stop it. Y'all really that thirsty for attention? Is Undisputed kicking y'all ass like that to what a point y'all really got to get up here and talk about Taylor Swift? Really? You know what I'm saying? Gotta do niggas like how Shannon Sharp did that did that one dude and shit. You remember when Shannon the dude was recording Shannon Sharp and Shannon Sharp was just trying to walk by and shit. He like Shannon had turned around. Really? Really? Like that's how I gotta look at ESPN. Like, are y'all serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't give no fucks about Taylor Swift and if she's dating Travis Kelce. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that. But anyway, let's come down here, man. So let's come into, let's talk about good old prime time. Now it's time to talk about good old Deion and the collusion going against Deion. All right? All the haters jumping out of the woodworks coming out about Deion. All right? Now, this was one of the coaches. I'm not going to play the audio on this at the end of the day because I don't know how, they might get out here and be crying about their channel. But I'll play a little bit of it. Let's see if I can get a little bit into it real quick. Hold up.
Clicks.
All right, so fair act use, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. Salute to the next round. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they don't do no whole ass shit and flag the video and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use.
And your answer is to invite cameras into your pregame speech?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. It seemed very hypocritical, yeah.
So, it was planned and rehearsed, and he was out to embarrass them, But, to sit there and be like, they can win on YouTube, it's like, you're creating a video. That's all you're doing.
Right. And that's why I understand. That's why that shit pissed me off watching the game. I'm like, this dude is being super extra right now. Like, bro, what do you mean they do this? We don't do this for the clicks. Like, bro, the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Know what I'm saying? You're just jealous. That's jealousy written all over you, all over. You're just marinating in jealousy. But his level of jealousy had his boys ready to play, and Colorado was just feeling themselves. That's how I personally feel. It's not that they don't have the dogs and shit. I hear, I heard what Deion had to say. I hear what others had to say as well. It's not that. It's just that them boys was feeling themselves too much. You know what I'm saying? They was feeling themselves way too much. You know what I mean? They made a big thing about them stepping on the Buffalo and all this other shit, but then they went in Oregon and they went and stepped on the Buffalo and, you know what I'm saying? They on you know what I mean? They like I said, man, they was feeling themselves, you know what I'm saying? And they got punched in the mouth. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Now they got to be ready to scrap back. Now, unfortunately, it can't be against Oregon. They're going to have to get their lick back against USC. But them boys was feeling themselves, man. You just got to keep it a bean pie when it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? So, but is the dude from Oregon jealous? Absolutely. He's a jealous. So is niggas like Whitlock, you know what I'm saying? And all these weirdos coming out, Nick Saban and shit, you know what I'm saying? Out here crying and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all these niggas is jealous of Deion, you know what I'm saying?
You're creating a video that's not going on YouTube, it's going on network television. His comments at the half of like, I hope all those people are watching now. Well, guess what? They were. At least in the overnights, it was the top-rated game of the day over Ohio State Notre Dame, which is wild.
Is that right? Yeah, that's crazy.
In the overnights, now, like the smaller markets have to come in. It might not end up being the top-rated game of the day, but in the major markets throughout the country, the top-rated game was a 5.3 rating, which is massive for Colorado, Oregon. It was a 5.0 for Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Okay, so Notre Dame and Ohio State, which is a big game. Little old Deion, little old Colorado, little old they ain't shit, little old they're just YouTubers. They had the highest game of the day. How many weeks is that now where Deion was the number one fucking viewed game? Okay, this is why these niggas is hating. You know what I'm saying? This is why the coach was flexing as much as he was flexing during that goddamn. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. Deion and them boys ain't did, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, at the end of the day, he had his boys ready to play. Just got to keep it a bean pie. When it's all said and done. But Oregon won't be the top-rated game ever again. You know what I'm saying? That won't happen next week. You know who's going to be the top-rated game? Colorado, USC. Come on, man. This is why they hate the man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if he got any more else to say.
State.
And by the way, that's going up against Alabama head to head.
That's exactly right.
which is a TV
exactly right.
juggernaut.
Right. And Alabama with Nick Saban and them are normally the you know what I'm saying? They normally them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to see what Alabama or Georgia looking like. You know what I'm saying? Even if they playing sorry ass teams. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what they looking like. You know what I mean? They're normally the juggernaut. Deion in one season has made himself the juggernaut of all these Power 5 and Pac-12 and ACC and SEC, you know, all these because you know when he was in SWAC and all that, none of that counted, I guess, right? So whatever, the SWAC shit don't count according to y'all. It's all about when he gets to the upper levels. Okay, well he here now, all right. The man is here now. His team is ready. They there now, and guess what? They the most talked about thing in goddamn sports. Low key, we can low key say sports as a whole, because basketball not here yet. You know, basketball is all about the drama and shit like that. But basketball, for the most part, really ain't been making too much noise. You know, the free agency. You know, it ain't been really a lot of basketball talk like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it. This has probably been one of the driest NBA off seasons in a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Deion got the spotlight. Football just started. You know what I'm saying? Football and college just started. You know what I'm saying? So you know it is what it is. But they're the hottest thing in sports right now. Low key. You know what I'm saying? Now they over here trying to put the Swifties and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and shit together and make this some kind of. That's how you know football is going to the wayside. Like what y'all gotta do that. Y'all gotta do that. It ain't got nothing to do with the game. Y'all gotta bring Taylor Swift into the situation and who she's dating for football to get ratings and shit. It's fucking ridiculous because y'all don't know how to promote the game. Y'all out here promoting a bunch of dumb shit and whatever, man. I ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway.
Yeah. So now let's go back. So Dan has a plan, and he's out to embarrass them. And he's going to do it, hell or high water. Cameras in the pregame, talking about likes. It's like if that was genuine, there'd be no cameras in the locker room. If you're really in it just for wins, there would be no camera in the locker room. That was an obvious.
It's obvious too because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think has that dude ever had a pregame where it was put on camera. Has he ever as he's been coaching? Has he ever had that on a pregame talking at the end of the day? We know that that's what Deion do. You've been following Deion this whole time, even when he was in SWAC. I mean, we can go to when he's playing, but we just talking about a player in general. All coaches are meant to motivate, and he been doing this shit and documenting this shit for a long time now. So he's not going to get to that level and stop doing the shit that he was doing. His son's out here building a social media platform and shit like that. He's giving people the behind the scenes of the shit. That don't make them some kind of YouTubers or something. He got to get out here and they got to play their games at the end of the day. But yeah, it's always good to have a little insight of what was said before the game to get the team going. What kind of speeches and stuff like that. You know, he's seen Deion's first one where they beat what's that team? TCU. He seen that speech and said, "Oh yeah, well I'm gonna have that speech against him." That bitch ass nigga was practicing that shit the whole time until he beat Deion and shit. Cause he seen that pregame speech of Deion talking about that man next to you is a dog. That man next to you, that man next to you gotta have it, and he gotta have it today. You know what I'm saying? He only wish he could motivate like that. Yo, bro, when Deion was doing that man next to you, that man is a believer next to you. That man right there, that man next to you is a dog. That man next to you, to believe that man got to have it today. You know what I'm saying? When Deion did all that shit, I said, goddamn, that man got me ready to play right now. You know what I'm saying? That man got me ready to play. He got me motivated. And then then he finished that up and go, he said, "Oh, I forgot what that speech was." Hold on, fuck all that. Let's play that shit real quick. Fuck all this shit. Let's stop playing with these niggas real quick. You know what I'm saying? These niggas dream they can motivate like that. You know what I'm saying? They only dream. They know their ass is in trouble because normally how they talk to them, they abusing them verbally and shit like that. Some coaches are really like that. They really eat. And like I said, we got to keep it a bean pie. There's some black coaches that do that shit as well. You know what I'm saying? We just got to be honest about that. But at the end of the day, like I said, yes, there needs to be a certain level of I'm going to get on your ass. I'm going to discipline your ass at the end of the day. But I do it to get it, for you to get it right. I do it really out of love. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if you can't get this discipline and shit now, bro, football is not the way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's what you do. You want to do this and you want to do that. But like I said, what happens if you need to be structured and disciplined and shit like that, and these things that we hold you accountable of is going to work for you in the real world. But see, most niggas don't get that. You know what I'm saying? But let me come here real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is why the dude was talking about the YouTube, and he's a YouTuber, and you know he's a YouTube guy and all this other stuff. They do it for the clicks, cause he only dream he can have a speech like this. The bitch ass nigga only dream he can have a speech like this. Let's come over here real quick. Fair act use. Now, what's very significant about this is because, like I said, this is the first game. This is the very first game. Salute the power couple, #goals. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't hit a nigga with no bullshit. Fair act use, I'm using this for educational purposes. But when it comes down to this shit at the end of the day, right? Coach Prime at this particular point, people were really looking to see if he was going to fail. They was predicting he was going to fail. They was looking to see if he was going to fall on his face, and they gave him the number 17th team in the league, in the nation. Colorado wasn't ranked, and they was predicting Deion and niggas to win, not do good. Period. Right? He had all these people jumping on his ass, disrespecting him, acting like he just gave his son his job and his son didn't have to earn that job. You see what I'm saying? Gave his sons those positions, and that his sons didn't have to get out there and prove that they them niggas and they earned their keep. You know what I'm saying? They not here because my dad is the coach. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the case. They can ball. You know what I mean? So all of that going up against the national champions, the national champion runner-ups. Okay, you have to have all these young men in the locker room watch that game and know who they're playing against. Those are the national runner-ups, number 17th in the league. So Deion and the crew, the whole team, they was up against it. So you have to have an immaculate speech for your boys to keep up and keep the faith and believe. Why you think Deion was so pumped up with the you believe now? You know what I'm saying? Because they had, listen, bro. Let me stop talking. I'm gonna let this shit play.
Usually God gave me a word long before this, but He's been holding it. Because it's not about them. This is about us. This has nothing to do with the team that's opposing us. This is about us. This ain't got nothing to do with the naysayers, the unbelievers, the haters, the doubters. This is about us. When we started this journey, we told you it was going to be trying, it was going to be tough, but you endured because it's about us. That man next to you is a miracle. That man next to you is a believer. That man next to you is a go-getter. That man next to you is a dog. That man.
Now, as you see, look at these young men. They looking. You see the brother right here. You can't see him yet, but he's shaking his head. He like, yeah, that's right. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they got his full attention. Full attention.
Man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that got to have it today. We ain't got tomorrow. We got now. We ain't got next. We got now. We ain't coming no more. Give me my theme music. Okay.
Now think about it. Now if you're somebody that's still in high school, You want to play for Prime, bro. You want to he remind you of family, bro. He reminds you of, and even if you're not an ancient American, right? He reminds you of the dudes you want to be around, the crowds you want to be around, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the hip hop crowds and shit like that. Caucasians and shit, they be into hip hop and shit like that. They buy the tickets and they be at these shows a hard body. You know what I'm saying? They buy them probably more. They probably support hip hop more than some of you niggas. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, a nigga be quick to bootleg some shit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga be quick to bootleg some shit at the end of the day. Some of these Caucasians support hip hop more than y'all. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyway, you know what I mean? I just want to come back to this part though, real quick.
Today, we ain't got tomorrow. That man next to you is a go-getter. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that got to have it today. We ain't got tomorrow. We got now.
All right, and if y'all remember during that game, y'all remember one of the defensive coaches, you know, was crying and shit like that on the sideline as the game was winding down. You know what I'm saying? This is why the emotion was so high for them. You know what I'm saying? This why that shit was a outer body spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? And these kids, these young men, rose to the occasion, and they kept the faith. They kept believing. You know what I'm saying? What happened in that Oregon game, like I'm telling y'all, is not that Oregon is like that. It's not that these niggas is really like that. Yes, they're a good football program. They have great talent over there. I'm not gonna hold y'all to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's because Colorado, got too comfortable. They got too big-headed. They low-key needed this. They needed that ass whooping. They needed that. You know what I'm saying? But is the season over? No, it's not. No, it's not. We spinning the block this Saturday, coming through, and they bringing their USC bringing their ass down to the Buff Nation at the end of the day, and we're gonna get that dub, point blank, period. And then the motherfuckers gonna be right back on the gravy train. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't stop it, but only they can stop it. They stopped believing. They got to a point where they became to overbelieve. Oh, we ain't gotta do it like that no more, man. This shit easy, man. Ain't nobody better than us. Ain't nobody this. Ain't nobody that. We ain't gotta go hard in practice no more. We ain't gotta watch the game tape no more. We ain't gotta be attention to detail no more. We can lag off here, lag off here, lag off here. I can go do this. I can go fuck with the bitches and shit. I'll go get back to that tape later. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of things became first besides them working on their craft and having a mind, body, and soul into winning that game. They didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe it's gonna be a different team come motherfucking Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different team come Saturday. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. But man, that was a hell of a motherfucking speech, bro. That was a hell of a speech, and they scared to death that because they can never emulate that. And Deion is like it's like how we look at goddamn Shannon Sharp and shit, bro. Like that's like Shannon Sharp being a coach or something. If Shannon Sharp wanted to get into coaching, you know what I'm saying? Shannon got all these old school sayings and shit, all this good South motherfucking sayings and shit like that, you know. Man, Shannon would be a hell of a motherfucking coach if that's what he wanted to do as far as paying attention to X and O's, scouting talent. College football would be an easy thing for Shannon to step up and go ahead and do. That's why the hate is so real for Deion, because he's already a Hall of Famer. He has charisma, and people going to want to fuck with him, and he's a motivator. You know what I'm saying? And people going to want to play for a guy like that, man. Point blank, period. It's a thin line between damn near abuse and motivating the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these coaches be low key on disrespect terms. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, sometimes you gotta be disrespectful to get certain shit up out your players. Point blank, period. But you know, some of these coaches do take a little bit overboard though. But hey, Sometimes that shit is needed. I ain't gonna say that. Listen, it kind of really depends. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. Sometimes it is necessary for a coach to really have to jump out the window and shit. You know what I'm saying? And crash out on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way bean pie with y'all about that shit. But anyway, let me come over here real quick. Let's get back to sharing these joints. Let's come over here to what Undisputed and what they had to say over there. Well, actually, let's start with this. Let's start over here with this whole situation going on with RG3. All right, let me come to this clip. Hold up. Yeah, let me come to the clip over here. All right, let me come over here. Where we at? Yeah, let me just come over. Let me just do this shit on the window so I can stop doing all this shit. All right, let me close this one out though. Is Deion's Colorado? Look what Skip Bayless had to say. Is Deion's Colorado now Black America's team? Question mark on Undisputed. Like, Skip, come on, bro. See, this is shit that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And Skip, why? Like, bro, why? 5 million views. Y'all trying to make this whole thing like some racial shit, man. Y'all using this Deion shit to really make it some racial shit. I understood the symbolism and what happened in that game. I truly did. And that shit truly pissed me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to kind of go on and still have a great night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let that bother me because I know that Coach Prime ain't gonna let that bother him. He gonna come back and it's on to the drawing board. It ain't like we got eliminated or anything. The season's over. You know what I'm saying? We just got knocked off our high a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. We'll be back. You know what I mean? We'll be back. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing to really, oh man, we're not that good enough, man. We're not gonna be able to do it, man. Everything we were set out to accomplish, man. Man, fuck it, man. It's all over with, man. It's all over with, man. It's done, though. It's done. We're gonna have to wait till next year. Man. We ain't gonna be able to do it. Nah, that's just a little bump in the road. We'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, when it comes to college football, they had these little conference tournaments. There's a chance we can get them ducks again. If we put these ducks in a row. No pun intended, there's a chance we can get that lick back. It's a chance we can get that lick back. But until then, we gotta be getting our lick back all the way up until that point. Gotta get that lick back all the way up until that point. But Skip Bayless ain't gotta get out here and do this shit. Come on now. Come on, Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Skip Bayless. This is some bullshit, dog. This is some bullshit you're doing. But anyway, let's get into this though. Let's get into what RG3 had to say.
Deion Sanders is a nightmare for the football establishment. This man represents everything they don't want to go up against. Let's go ahead and define who is they. They is the coaches that he's coaching against and the media. Why don't they like?
I don't think the media. I think some media is probably sent, but to be honest, media always loved Deion. So this is why I don't get it. Like, okay, I get maybe some media platforms. But for the most part, Deion is what is keeping the lights on right now for college football, man. We got to keep it a bean pie. Now, if we talking about them little old niggas that be doing the get college game day and shit like that, yeah, them niggas be over there hating. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the networks, there's no way the networks hate Deion. There's no way. If you telling me that the media hate Deion, there's no way. He's giving them the most views that they out here getting, the most attention. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they can't love that man. You know what I'm saying? They giving him the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they can't love that man. You know what I'm saying? How could you not want Deion to be, whether he win or lose, how could you not want him to be on your platform? You know what I'm saying? If he winning, even better. You know what I'm saying? If he's winning, even better. And then he have these sound bites and stuff like that. And, we could chop it up and make him seem like he said this, but when really he didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? It's all this shit that y'all can run around here doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't say the media, though. But anyway, let me go ahead and...
Like him. Well, it's because he's vocal. It's because he's confident. And he wants his players to have fun. I mean, this guy...
You know what I'm saying? So... One, it is that the confidence. Sometimes the confidence really bothers a lot of people. I get this at my job in general, right? So, like, low-key, my manager is jealous of me, and he's my manager. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but he's my manager, but he's low-key jealous of me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? because people more gravitate towards me. I could be like, yo, I ain't fucking with nobody today, and just kind of just be doing my own thing. Motherfucker just come to me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker look like they almost literally can't help themselves. You know what I mean? I almost be low key finding niggas literally like kind of just walking around me just to kind of be around. You know what I'm saying? It's weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you, but that shit is crazy. Yeah, that shit is weird as hell. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers really have a problem when you like have real high confidence, and I don't mean arrogant confidence. Okay? I don't mean arrogant confidence. I mean in having supreme confidence in yourself that you not worried about what somebody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? You comfortable on what you need to take care of for your like when Deion said what he said. Was it about? I think it was after that coach and after the Colorado State game when he said that shit about, you know, I'm not worried about the next man blessing. You know what I'm saying? Bless that man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He said something. You know what I mean? I don't, you know, I ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many people who feel like they need to do that shit to feel like they're somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or to feel like they have confidence. Like some people believe in having confidence is being able to tear somebody down, tear somebody else's confidence down. That's not confidence. That's not confidence. Confidence is being able to be happy for somebody, for their achievement, genuinely happy. You know what I'm saying? Or you're generally to a situation like, even let's say if you're not happy about it, but you're not like going out of your way to sabotage that person. Like, oh, that motherfucker deserved it. That motherfucker didn't deserve it. Like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You might feel that kind of way, but you know, you don't go on no kind of tirade and fucking parade around or go behind backs and executives or whatever the case may be to tarnish somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or to start sabotaging the person at the end of the day because you feel like you need to be in a spot. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, a lot of the times, man, you know, people just be weird as fuck, bro. So they see a nigga like Deion. These people see people like Deion. They like, damn, and he more cooler than a lot of these head coaches. You know what I mean? Just think about it. Like Lane Kiffin, when Lane Kiffin came in the game, you know, I kind of fuck with Lane Kiffin a little bit. I'm like, well, damn, it's about time there's a college coach who out here talking they shit. They out here trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, everybody getting butt hurt and shit like that, and Lane Kiffin coming through talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, Lane Kiffin, you know, they end up getting Lane Kiffin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Lane Kiffin ain't talking no shit no more. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? Lane Kiffin ain't talking no shit no more. Maybe he in the program he want to be. I don't know. Maybe he started getting the bag he was, so he feel like he ain't got to do that no more. I don't know. But I remember Lane Kiffin used to get a lot of attention because he was talking shit. Deion ain't really talking shit. Deion is just more responding back. And they don't like when you put that shit up in their face. You know what I'm saying? When you actually get out there and do the shit that they said that you wasn't capable of doing, or, you know, you wasn't capable of doing this and you wasn't capable of doing that, and then you get up there and do that and it be right in their face. You know what I'm saying? It be right in their face. They just witness you do some shit that they didn't think that you would be able to even be close to doing. And you went up there and shattered everything, right? You shattered their whole reality right in their face, and now they can't take it. Now they can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Now they can't take it. Coaches calling around, hey man, y'all see what Deion out there doing? Yeah, man, this shit is crazy, man. Yeah, man, this is crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna last, man. But man, we got to figure out something. You know what I'm saying? All these coaches start calling each other and shit after that first win. I guarantee you that.
It's cool. He's dapper. He's a great coach. He'll lift you up. But he's also going to hold you accountable. You know how long they have told us that you can't have it both ways? As a coach, you can't be cool and be great. Coach Prime don't care about that. Coach Prime is coaching his team. He doesn't want the kid that just wants the bag. He wants the kid that wants to get better. And he's letting them know that it's not about NIL, it's about NFL. And if you make those plays, the bag and the money will follow. He is making college football adjust to him. Coach Prime is not a spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. He is primed to win.
And he is. And he is. And all them hoe-ass coaches know that. That's why they send out hit dogs like goddamn Jason Whitlock. You know, the fuck nigga that he is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this nigga Jason Whitlock, bro. This nigga's a sad case, bro. This nigga's really a sad case. This man is really crashing out. Yo, Jason Whitlock really crashing out over this Deion shit, man. I mean, it's just unbelievable at this point. You know what I'm saying? This man is really crashing out. Like, bro, you looking bad out here, man. You really are. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into some Jason Whitlock, whatchamacallit and shit. But, yeah, it's like, bro, you really crashing out here, bro. And you trying to bring all motherfuckers on to crash out with you and shit. Like, this nigga's a clown. He's a whole clown out here.
Speaking of Colorado, here's what Mike.
All right, so look at this, right? Deion and them are a -21. They're expecting Colorado to get the doors beat off them this goddamn Saturday at noon. And I don't think I'm working this Saturday, so I'm going live for that one. Let me make sure I'm not working real quick. Hold up, because I had to screenshot some shit real quick. I had to screenshot my schedule, so give me a second real quick. Let me make sure. Cause yeah, I'll be here. I'll be home for that if I'm not working. I'll probably be waking right up into that game. Real talk. I'll probably be waking right up into that game. You know what I'm saying? Cause I stay up late anyway. All right, well, let me see. Yeah, I got this Saturday off. So yeah, hell yeah. So yeah. I will be live for that game. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's come over here to this Nick Saban shit real quick before we go ahead and hold up. Can I share the window? No. All right, so let's come over here to this Nick Saban shit. You know, Nick Saban out here giving out his fake praise and shit. You know, Nick Saban praises Deion after NIL beef. Great coach, great person. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, Nick Saban was up here running his mouth at the end of the day about Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, Coach Prime, da-da-da-da. Now, I don't know if Nick Saban didn't have the knowledge to know that a bunch of fucking coaches was using the same transfer portals and all this whole other shit, but he was just mad when Deion did it. Okay? Now he out here, trying to give up good praises and shit like that to Deion. Like, nigga, nah, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit fake. You know what I'm saying? And now you doing it after my team done got the hell beat out of him and shit. So now you trying to make it seem like you actually, whatever. What is Nick Saban and them doing anyway this year? I don't even care. I don't even know. Nobody even cares about them. You know what I'm saying? That's how irrelevant Nick Saban is. He got to comment and say something good about prime time now because don't nobody care about what he got to say. Probably the real college fans like, man, fuck Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas at the end of the day. But anyway, they saying that he no longer has beef with Deion Sanders. The Alabama legend has nothing but praise for Prime and Colorado's stellar start to the season despite the previous feud over name, image, and likeness deal. Okay? All right. Said he hasn't seen a lot of them. Said he saw a bit of the game last week against Colorado. I think he's lying. Okay? I think he's lying. First, he's a great person. He's doing a great job of marketing the program to create a lot of national interest. That's envy coming out of Nick Saban. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That's envy right there. Because if you're gonna say, first of all, you're gonna act like you didn't see the game. That's number one. You're gonna act like you didn't watch fucking Colorado and Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. But anyway, because we know you was colluding, bitch ass nigga. I know Nick Saban had to been colluding and been the one that Keyshawn Johnson, them niggas talking about, that was on the phone game planning and giving game plans to Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, allegedly. But anyway, he said, I haven't been able to see Colorado play a lot. Okay, they only played 2 games up into that Colorado game. No, well, 3 games. You know what I'm saying? He said, I saw the bit of last week's game, but I have tremendous respect for Deion. Now, he says he's a great coach, but he says first he's doing a great job with marketing, okay? He's doing a great job of marketing the program to create a lot of national interest. That's because, like I said, he's worried about all the kids that's gonna want to go play for Deion, and they're gonna get lit, knowing they're gonna be on TV. Every time they be on TV, it's gonna be like being in the goddamn Super Bowl or some shit like that. Being in the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be monumental and shit like that. Like, it's really lights, camera, action. Everything that you really wanted to be under it, you got that before reaching that next level, which would be the NFL. This is your NFL right here. You know what I'm saying? That is your NFL. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I see their team playing well on the field. He continued, the play with discipline. They do a good job executing. They've been able to score points, play decent on defense. So all those things to me are indicators that he's a really good coach, and I've always thought that. All right. So according to this article, the two Aflac spokesmen certainly didn't see eye to eye a year ago, with Prime calling Saban a liar for claiming he paid $1 million to get Hunter, a 5-star recruit, to commit to his former Jackson State squad. They later made up at a commercial shoot where they laughed the whole thing off. Saban added, Prime has proven himself throughout his career on the sidelines and everywhere he's been. His teams have always been well coached. All right, so I think that's the end of the article. Let's get into this, because sometimes they do show us some truth in the commercial. I wonder if this is the commercial.
We're in the Los Angeles, California, back on the Aflac set with the GOAT and the duck.
And the duck. You see what he called it?
I was talking about you, so you calling me a duck.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Now you see how he played that game in the duck. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We ain't gonna read too much into that. But anyway, let's come over here real quick. So fair act use. We're gonna come over to, because Keyshawn Johnson already jumped up on here and said that they was colluding already. All right. So this is today's game at the end of the day, when it comes down to this thing going on with this collusion.
Freeman wrote in USA Today, as Deion Sanders continues to capture the imagination of college football, even when his team gets blown out, something else is happening. It may not make headlines, but it is happening all across the country. In black homes, in black businesses, black fathers and sons, black moms and daughters, black friends and workmates. So many in the black community are talking about Sanders. They are saying that Colorado is black America's team.
Bro, ain't nobody saying Colorado is black America. Stop it, Skip. See what I'm saying? Skip done found the way to try to make this shit about race. Like, bro, stop it. Know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Caucasians out here riding with Deion. I know some of these people. Know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them fucking with Deion. They know Deion from being Deion. They rooting because it's Deion. Know what I'm saying? Oh, Deion in coaching? Yeah, man. Nah, Deion was one of my favorites back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Know what I'm saying? And fuck the mother coaches. Know what I'm saying? Mother coaches out there probably just hating on the man. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like I said, they supporting Deion. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether or not, if they actually really do support Deion, that's not up to me. But as far as the conversations I've been around, there's a bunch, and I don't need to bring it up. And not all the time, at least. Sometimes I do bring it up, or I'll be watching the game, and then a motherfucker asks me about, like, yeah, I let them know right up front. I'm supporting Deion, right up front. I don't know shit about, what I'm saying, but I'm supporting Deion, and I'm standing on business when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if a nigga don't support Deion. Cool, you ain't gotta support him. I'm supporting him though, and I'm riding with him. But at the end of the day, like I said, for Skip Bayless to come in here and immediately start taking this shit about race, like, come on, bro.
And Axios wrote, not since the Los Angeles Raiders of the 1980s or Michigan's men's basketball team, the Fab Five of the 1990s. Has a team captivated Black America and hip-hop culture like the Buffs have so far?
See, this is what I mean by Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless don't know what the fuck he talking about. Cam Newton captivated the culture as well. Okay, like I said, I made a tweet about this. I said, listen, I'm riding with Prime. There ain't been this much national attention on the game as far as excitement for the game since Reggie Bush, Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Bush was that nigga. Let's get this clear. When he was doing all that shit in whatchamacallit, you know what I mean? He was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Him, Matt Liner, I forgot who the receiver was. Was it Mike Williams or some shit like that? I forgot. But anyway, they had that trio. They was dangerous. Vince Young came and stole all that shit from them. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Vince Young was legendary for that game. But anyway, next was Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? I thought Cam Newton, motherfuckers was really fucking with Cam when he was out there in Auburn. You know what I'm saying? And then I would say that the next thing as far as national attention would probably be Tim Tebow. But, you know, like I said, if I'm going to be honest, I ain't really, you know, watch Tim Tebow on them niggas. I mean, I didn't just have the excitement for it like I did, you know, when it was, you know, fucking Reggie Bush. And, you know, because Reggie was doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Reggie was doing some wild shit. Cam Newton was doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was. But anyway, let's let it keep going.
Richard Sherman, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, I guess, to a degree true. I don't know how you really measure that, but
See how fair accuse. You see how uncomfortable Sherman looked, because he got the same reaction I got. It's like, yo, bro, like, and mind you, he's live, so he got to hear all this shit live, and now he got to try to freestyle some answer, knowing damn well, you know, he don't want to make it seem like he's cooning or no shit, but it's just like, damn, my nigga, like, why you had to take it there, like, oh yeah, whatever.
He's definitely got a lot of fans in the black community. He got a lot of fans in every community, because they're just fans of Prime who want to see him do well, who want to see a guy who's doing things different, who's doing it with flash and charisma and really enjoying himself. He's enjoying it. Seems like the players are enjoying it. It's an underdog story. A guy who you cheered for as a kid, who you cheered for playing the sport, coaching the sport, doing it his way. I think a lot of people can find joy in seeing him succeed. So yeah, I would say this is true. I think a lot of people are cheering for him.
Yeah, a lot of people are cheering for him. Thanks, Richard Sherman, for keeping it a bean pie. Skip tried to make it seem like he want a nigga to get up here. Here's where Fox fucked up at. Because a nigga like Shannon would have went all out. He would have pulled out the Henny. He would have pulled out the Hidden Rock, the Black and Miles. He would have made the whole show about the shit. Yeah, we rolling with Coach Prime, dog. Yeah, man, the team of Black America. Black, you know, Richard Sherman, he keep it a little bit more, you know. He letting it be known, like, look, nigga, there's a lot of white folks and other people that fuck with Prime. They want to see Prime win. That's why I don't like that Skip made a post about that, and then he actually went on a show and tried to make this whole Black America thing. So, you know, if they get beat again, you know, all of Black America is going to feel some kind of way, shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost some future mind fuck that he tried to pull, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, Skip need to be checked for that shit, fam. The fuck is you doing and shit, man?
To retee that up for me again.
About the black community, like a lot of people believe, or a lot of people in the black community believe that Colorado.
Now, what people is Skip Bayless talking about? Like, what is he talking about? Like, Skip Bayless is not in the hoods. He's not in the hood nowhere. How the fuck do you know, nigga? You don't know. You ain't got no intel like that. You ain't got the juice like that, Skip. Niggas fuck with you, Skip, but you ain't got the juice like that to be running around here and say all of America, all of Black America is supporting. You might see some celebrities here and there that might talk about it, that's at the games, but Skip, there's some Black Americans that don't even pay attention to fucking Colorado. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know what I mean? So, you know, you're out here making this Black America thing like you actually know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know which way Keyshawn Johnson is going to go, but he definitely had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Keyshawn.
Has become Black America's team.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's become Black America's America's team. I think it's become wherever Deion Sanders was going to coach was going to be supported by us as African Americans, blacks, whatever you would want to describe us as. When you look at it, Deion could have been in Nebraska. Okay?
Definitely.
Nebraska's as white as they come. Okay?
I agree. I'm with you.
And everybody would have rolled with Deion because it's Deion. Okay? What happens in these situations is when you are a young black man, or older black man, whatever the case is, we always look for people that look like us, that are having success. And what tends to happen is, often too many times, we are not in certain industries glorified at a certain level.
And that's key. Keyshawn up here cooking. Let me let him keep cooking.
Unlike our counterparts. And so what we tend to do is rally behind the success of people that look like us. Whether it's in music, television, a doctor, whatever you want to call it, the president, the former president of the United States. We rally behind that because it's important. It's extremely important. Yeah, I live out in the suburbs, okay, and I got all sorts of different cultures and races around me. But I still want my son and daughter who are black, my kids to understand you can too do this if you set your mind to it. And so,
now what they doing? They done froze this shit on me. What's going on? Alright.
You talked about vibe in Michigan, pop culture. Let's go even further back. Let's go all the way to John Thompson in Georgetown. And how he galvanized the D.C. community to start with black folk, but then across the country.
And what at Georgetown, which had been traditionally, historically white.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, but when you got all brothers on the court running up and down, dunking, and got the big, the shorts and the first shoe deal, it's just a different situation. And you got a black coach with a towel on his shoulders showing you there's an opportunity and a way to get an education on top of being phenomenal as a basketball player at a prestigious university on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. It was something crazy. I was a kid, and I was drawn to this.
And they were that before Iverson got there.
Before Iverson got there, before Jalen Rose and Chris Webber and all them got to Michigan.
Yeah, they must be talking about when Ewan and the boys, because Ewan went to Georgetown.
Yeah. So when you look at the way Deion is presenting himself, and that's why for us, and I hate to speak for us, but I'm just saying us as black people,
speak for you.
For me, I was so crushed when Jay Norvell did what he did, because
I saw it.
It was crushed.
If y'all don't know who Jay Norvell is, it was the coach. I didn't know he was black. I thought he was. Man, that motherfucker he can play both sides of the fence. I thought he was a dark skinned white man. Know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I run into a lot of those. A lot of these motherfuckers, you be like, is this nigga Spanish or is he actually a white man? He actually a white man for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But he looked, so, you know, the Jay Norvell dude, the Colorado State coach, which they put that bounty out there on Travis. All that was calculated. That wasn't done to just knock him out the game. They were looking to think about the hit on Shedeur Sanders, the roughing the passer, bro. That man was going to. He wrapped his arms up and then threw all of his weight on him. Shedeur is lucky he didn't break no ribs and had a serious fucking head concussion. You know what I'm saying? Because man, bro, that was illegal than a motherfucker. Not only should he should have been thrown out the game, fined, okay, because they're getting paid now. He should have been fined, and he possibly should have been terminated from playing sports in general. What that other dude did, people out here capping for that dude. No, that motherfucker knew he did some dirty shit. They were looking to knock players out, key players. You know what I'm saying? Notice they weren't playing dirty with none of the. I'm no disrespect to some of the other players if they do see this, but they weren't looking to play that dirty against because they didn't know who some of these players were, but they knew who Shador was. They know that he's one of the key guys and followed Deion from, not followed Deion, but went with Deion from Jackson State up to Colorado. They know that Travis Hunter and maybe some of these other guys, but Travis Hunter was getting a lot of buzz. He's known as one of the key guys on the team, him and Shador. They succeeded with knocking one out the game. They tried to knock the other one out the game, but through the most high motherfucking will, the young man was still able to motherfucking play and finish that game and finish strong at that. You know what I'm saying? But let's let that keep going real quick.
Because Deion worked so hard to get to the position he was in. Whether you believe he deserved it or not. Whether you did it for 30 years and hadn't gotten to a Power 5 school yet. But he did. So rather than uplift the brother, you tried to crush him like a cockroach. So for me, that to me was heartfelt.
And that's a problem with a lot of our people, though. A lot of our people get in certain situations, bro, and just do a lot of dumb shit, man. Like, for instance, like I've had situations where I'm trying to work my way through the ranks at a job and shit like that, and then eventually I run into somebody who's higher than me, right? But it'd be funny. It'd be like, damn, like me, I like to really think of myself as being an authentic dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to my people. I'm more look at it like I'm so used to seeing Caucasians being in those positions and shit like that. So when I do actually see a brother, it'd be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it like I'm gonna take advantage of this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I look at it like, yo, you know what I mean? I do what I need to do. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? We can have conversations. Bruh, man can, you know what I mean? Look out for a brother and, help me get through the, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't be believing in that shit, bro. Niggas be looking to step on you and actually let other motherfuckers slide with doing all kind of crazy shit. But if you do that shit, your ass is cooked. When you do good, it don't get praise. When they do good, it means the world. You know what I'm saying? It's promotions, it's all kind of shit going on. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Anyway, let me let this keep going.
And it was an alarming thing. So now when you look at everybody on Saturday, including myself, will be on the sidelines. I have to chuckle because I go back to the Don King reference. I'll be all USC, but if they lose, I might be in the locker room with Deion.
At least he keeping it a bean, though. He keeping it a bean. You know what I'm saying?
Playing the Don King role.
And that would be okay.
And of course, I don't care. You think I really care? I don't care what people think.
That's the problem. That look at Skip's face. Skip's a little like he ain't like that. She skipped it. He ain't like that. Oh, he ain't like that because, like I said, with Keyshawn, the reason why Keyshawn fuck with Deion so hard to even where he'll be like, listen, Deion and to win this thing, I'm going over to go. You know what I'm saying? Go kick it with Coach Prime because I'm proud of him on an individual level. Fuck all this. I used to go to this school shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because I honestly earned my way to go to this school. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pot. When nothing gave it to me free, I had to get out here, bust my ass in high school, take the hits, deal with coaches and shit like that. And I made it. And you thought I was good enough to come to your school because you needed my talent. You know what I'm saying? And I came there and I did what I needed to do. And now I represent somebody who went to the NFL, who is a Hall of Famer, who's won a Super Bowl. So I did my part. You know what I'm saying? So I don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And that's how Deion looks at his shit. Deion looks at, look, I paid my dues. I did what I needed to do. Maybe it was faster than yours. So what? Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I paid my dues. I did what I needed to do. And I believe, and I don't care what the outside world thinks. It's all about what I think and what we got as a team. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that really matters. But see, they want Deion to feel like, oh, Deion, why Deion so confident about his team? His team ain't really that good. They ain't got an O-line like Alabama. They ain't got a defensive line like Ohio State. What makes Deion think he's so special?
Yeah, Skip, I'm not going to be the only person at that game that didn't go to Colorado that happens to be black. Yeah. There'll be people in the stands that just want to see. You just want to see what it is. That's all.
What about the 80s LA Raiders of Ice Cube and yeah.
Look at Skip. Look at Skip. Look at Skip. Look at Skip, man. Skip can't even help himself, bro. Skip, when motherfuckers call you a racist, bro, this whole segment is not a good look for you, fam. To me, I don't care what anybody else got to say, cause I usually be like, Skip, man, I don't know, man. Skip be putting on a lot of brothers, bro. I can't really label that man, cause a racist ain't gonna give a nigga no kind of chance at all. But bro, if you not a racist, bro, you're damn sure a race baiter. You're damn sure a race baiter, fam. You know what I'm saying? You giving off race baiter vibes, because even Keyshawn and both brothers right here are letting you know, nigga, it's not it's not Black America's team. White motherfuckers fuck with Deion. Latinos, if they whatchamacallit, they might fuck with Deion. They might fuck with the team because Alejandro might be the fucking kicker. Wasn't one of the kickers Hawaiian or motherfucking Latino or something? Know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got Caucasians that play for that man's school. They people gonna be rooting for him, of course. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's not just Black America's team. If you want to keep it a bean pie, Skip. If you want to keep it a bean pie, won't you call it America's team? Huh? Won't you call it America's team, Skip? Because that's what it really is. That's what it really is. That's what they motherfucking hate. That's what they hate. They hate the fact that Alabama is no longer America's team. Ohio State is no longer America's team. Oregon is no longer Americans' darling no more. In comes Deion. In comes Colorado. The most high views. I mean, even out of these 3, well, it's 4 weeks now, right? Because they 3-1. So out of these 4 weeks, Deion at least has at least 2. I don't know what the TCU game did. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure that probably was the best viewership of that game of that week. So he at least has 3 out of the 4 weeks of high viewership where America was watching. So why turn this shit into is this Black America's team? Like, man, stop that shit, Skip, man.
The LA Raiders, Ice Cube, and NWA,
Yeah.
it was a little bit different because it was many African Americans rapping and being in the rap business at that time, whether it was the Sugar Hill Gang or whatever. It was just, it was a ton of them.
Yeah.
This is different, though, because you've never seen a coach, designer glasses. You've never seen a coach who has a Hall of Fame career, could have a Hall of Fame career in baseball if he had stuck to it.
Absolutely.
You just never seen a guy that do that. We've had great coaches that were ex-players, but you never had great players that became coaches and have the success, although it be HBCU or not.
Yeah.
Let's just stick to Colorado. With the early success that he's had at college, you just don't see it because they don't want to do it. The great guys they just don't want to do it.
Yeah. Richard, more from you.
Yeah, I agree with Keyshawn. It's one of those things that you embrace as a community. You just embrace, like you said. I think you said there was 14 black head coaches in all of major football, college football, which is ridiculous, and hopefully that changes. But he's spearheading that change, and you would hope that people like Jay Norvell, who understand how difficult it is for black men to get head coaching jobs in the NCAA.
In sports in general, let's keep it a bean pie. Any organization, any university, any football, basketball team, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, niggas can't even get ownership in some of these universities, fucking football teams, basketball teams. They man, listen, they would roll over and die if they let a nigga get some kind of ownership in goddamn baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Would be encouraged and enthusiastic about supporting Deion and supporting this cause. And that's the unfortunate thing. But yeah, the black community is getting behind him because he speaks for the culture. You see how Deion speaks. He is unapologetically himself all the time, regardless.
And that has nothing to do with, I mean, like I said, it does have a lot to do with him being an ancient American. You know what I'm saying? But that more has something to do with him being a man and a believer in something. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether y'all niggas believe in Jesus Christ or God or whatever, he do. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's standing 10 toes down on that. So people who are believers in faith and that's bigger than just the ancient American community. That's a whole people that a whole race of people that believe the same way. So they're going to support him too. You know what I mean?
So how it's criticized, regardless of how it's judged, his team is the same way. They're unapologetically confident. They should be. And they lost this game this week. That didn't deter anything. That didn't deter people from continuing to support Deion, continuing to be excited for what he is doing and what he could possibly do in the future. So,
and as Keyshawn got the big grin on his face, because Keyshawn know what it is, man. You know the hood still riding with Deion. He know the real ones still rocking with Deion. You know what I'm saying? We still riding. We done got our ass whooped last week. You know what I'm saying? Our ass whooping that was kind of deserved, real quick, to get these young men on their P's and Q's. And notice how when you look at some of the signs in the crowd, everything was about Deion. Everything was about Peon Deion. Like, it was some weird ass. It was like these coaches are out to beat Deion, and he already let that be known. They're out to beat him. It ain't got nothing to do with the young men that's on the field. They just want to beat Deion. So now that these young men got the taste of that, they're gonna be. I'm telling you, this game is going. They're gonna shock some people this next game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? And I will be live for it.
People thought, hey, as soon as they lose, everybody's going to jump off the train. And this is one of those trains that is unflappable.
Skip, as I sit here and I was thinking, listening to you, Richard, or whatnot, you talk about the community of blacks in support. We tend to support our people. There's no question about it. No matter what it is. You think about some of the horrible things that blacks in this country have had to go through. Horrible stuff. But it's never stopped us from wanting to try to accomplish and achieve certain goals and milestones. When you think about Tiger Woods, for all intents and purposes, whatever the hell he say he is, he's black to me. I don't care. When he goes and he wins the Masters, man, brothers are watching the TV. You go in the barbershop, them dudes ain't watching. They watching LeBron and Michael, and But when Tiger's playing, we watch it.
Absolutely.
Because whether we want to support it outright publicly, we still watch it.
Even though he once told Oprah he resented being called black. But go ahead.
But that's why I said I don't care about all that. I don't care. You black to me.
Yeah. I mean, Tiger Woods is a lost cause at the end of the day. Well, I won't say he's black. Listen, Tiger Woods is an ancient American brother. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, if the term black, maybe I don't know if that's where he was coming from, but he did say that funny ass shit. Yeah, I'm Cablo Asian or some stupid shit like that. Like, nigga, you a nigga. When your ass got arrested, nigga, and when they arrested your black ass, nigga, and put your mug shot up there, you know what I'm saying? The shit said you was registered as black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say, oh, Cablo Asian, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but regardless of how Tiger Woods look at this shit, bro, look, when I look at Tiger Woods, I still bro, it's in my spirit, bro. When he do good, I feel good for him, because I know that's a brother competing against a lot of Caucasians, and they're out to beat him. Which one of us gonna be better than Tiger? When Tiger was succeeding, they couldn't wait to get their opportunity. When Tiger was slipping, man, they couldn't wait to jump on Tiger ass, and they jumped all over Tiger ass. You know what I'm saying? Made him feel like a nigga at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, when he was losing and he wasn't doing him, I'm like, damn, Tiger. You know what I'm saying? You don't let that little bitch and shit fuck up your whole career, man. God damn, Tiger, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. Let me let him keep going, though.
We'll go deeper in it if we choose to, but we're not right now. You support that, right? Because you look up and you say to yourself, I can play golf now. I can go to golf courses. And he did it, I can do it. And this is what Deion's been able to do. I got a young, and Richard, I got a young coach, high school coach at oh God, what's the high school, Richard?
St. Pius Matthias.
Pius X High School here in Los Angeles. Me and Richard are really good friends with this young man. And DZ, Coach D, is the head coach of Pius X. He too has a dream to one day be Deion Sanders. Okay? A young black coach. who has done well at this all-Catholic school to get them from where they were to where they are now.
Okay.
But he looks up to Deion Sanders. He ain't looking up to Dan Lanning. He's looking up to Deion Sanders.
He not looking up to Nick Saban. He looking up to Deion Sanders.
He ain't looking up to Jay Norville. He looking up to Deion. Because guess where he's from? He's from Watts. Okay? And what people have told him is you got to change your behavior and who you are and what you look like to get this job. He goes, no, I'm going to stay me. Because that gives me hope. I can just be me. I can wear my gold chains. I can wear my glasses. I can drive on a golf cart. You know, I can have my big Louis Vuitton bag without people going, well, I got to have issue gear from the school. That's what it is.
All right, let me speak as a white guy, not for white people, but just as a white guy. I am obsessed with watching Deion Sanders and what he's doing at Colorado because I got to know him when he was a player, and I never could have fathomed that the greatest athlete I ever saw, I'm talking about all-around athlete, he's the greatest ever to me, would then go into coaching college football, which is hard, and turn it on its head. I am fascinated by the Cinderella story that didn't end Saturday at Oregon. It's just getting started. I am fascinated by what Deion is going to do to college football in the next 3 years because I believe he's going to win a national championship.
Oh, I believe so too. I believe so too. Hold up. What they do? Cut my stream? Hold up. Hold up. These niggas cut my stream, bro. Hold up. Yo. Hold up. What's going on? Am I still on? Oh, my stream cut. Hold up. Hold up real quick. Wow. They really cut my stream like that. That's crazy. Hold up. Let me see something. Yo. For policy violations? Wow. Oh, they really cut a nigga's stream. Oh, wow. Alright, let me check the email. What the fuck is going on and shit? Oh wow. Yeah, they really went there. For, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, they really cut a nigga's stream like that. That's crazy. Yo, can y'all still hear me? Like, the fuck? I still got people in here and shit? Like, how? Wow. Alright. Well, I guess this is it. Tell Like It Is TV. If y'all was a part of the live stream, y'all got a chance to catch it. If not, you know what I'm saying? This joint is probably going to be gone. I might have to upload this on my BitChute page or something. But y'all make sure y'all go ahead and copy this one down, man. Because, you know, they out here. Yeah, they ain't playing fair. Yeah, they ain't out here playing fair. It still say I'm live, though. That shit is weird as fuck. Yo, okay, I think I'm back. They ain't out here playing fair.
still say I'm live.
All right. So I'm back. I guess they got a problem with that. All right. I was about to say. So I can't play no more of that Keyshawn Davis joint. I'm gonna have to take that off. Yeah, I can't fuck with that. Yeah, Skip Bayless and them niggas some hoes. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all download this stream, y'all. Screen record it, do something, cause yeah, they definitely about to come for the stream, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm back now. You know, they had an issue with me copyrighting the fucking whatchamacallit though. But let's come over here real quick to you know, I just want to play this real quick. This is kind of funny to me. I was making a joke like, shit, this is why Deion got the hell up out of goddamn Jackson State. Hold up real quick. Hold up. Let me come over here real quick. Alright, so I'm back. I think I'm back now. They really stopped the stream on a nigga and shit. Like, yeah, man, you can't be telling too much truth. They really stopped the stream on it. Alright, so yeah, I'm back. Alright, so you know, I was making a joke like, yeah, this is why, and this is at Jackson State, the first female college football player in HBCU history. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. Some of y'all could be like, well, shit, they should have made it a sister. You're absolutely right about that. But, you know, it's the HBCUs. You know, what can you expect under the Biden administration?
And here's the story of the day right there. That is Lalani Armenta. And she's going to play and she's going to kick off and maybe even do some field goals tonight for the Jackson State Tigers. Of course, she was on the Jackson State women's soccer team. And because of injuries this week, during practice, she's going to get her shot tonight to be a kicker. And what an impressive young lady has been, and a chance for her. And I'm sure she's pretty nervous at this point. But they have her out there, and sweat football is underway.
Okay, and that was pretty much a fucking onside kick. You see that? That's why Deion got the hell up out of HBCUs. He said, y'all not about to be out here pushing propaganda on my teams and shit like that, bro. I'm not doing it. All right, so let's get to what Jason Whitlock had to say on what he predicts Colorado's going to do. And this is why I went to this one in particular. Fair accuse, fair accuse, fair accuse.
I have zero confidence this is going to work partially for part of the reason you're talking about, in terms of his locker room is going to be a hot mess. For part of the reason what you're talking about, you can only transfer once. And so he's done brought in a bunch of guys that transferred, and he's not going to be able to run them out. He's got an offensive line that's protecting his golden child son. And so everybody thinks everything Deion is doing is working. I spent the weekend looking at Rivals, 24/7 Sports, and ESPN. Do you know where they're ranked at in recruiting right now? In the 70s. In the 70s. Out of Big 12 teams, I think they're 14th out of 16 teams in recruiting. All of this smoke and mirrors, all of this hype, it's working on social media. But I'm not sure it's working in recruiting. They're struggling in recruiting.
Right now, they're not worried about recruiting. They're worried about the season right now. Recruitment does happen during the season, but bro, ain't nobody committing really like that, man, until like late, sometime next year. You know what I'm saying? Jason Whitlock over here, or isn't it December or some shit like that? I forgot. It is whatchamacallit. But right now they're too deep in the season to be really focused about that. A lot of the times, like I said, they don't really start making the recruitments and you know, actually committing to schools until like late. You know what I'm saying? It won't be until like next year. So, you know, they got time. You know what I mean? And like I said, they're just building all this up anyway. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they're building it up. You know what I'm saying? All this momentum is going to get built up into the off season. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep going.
And with the offensive linemen, you can get some skills players, you can get some DBs and some wide receivers, some outside island players that will love the rap, the Deion's gold chain.
See how Jason Whitlock is a hater, man. This dude is a hater. And what he's doing is he's trying to scare recruits into going to Colorado. You see, oh, that locker room is going to be a hot mess. You know, he'll get the people that's into rap, you know, and all that. But he's not gonna get these other guys, the linemen, to come there like that. Well, what makes you think that they don't listen to rap? What makes you think that they don't have a problem with Deion being Deion? Because Deion allows them to be themselves, and he's gonna coach them as being themselves. He's gonna treat them like young men, responsible, disciplined, honorable young men. And if they don't want to be held to that held to that standard, then you take your bitch ass somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta come here. Yeah, I know what it looks like, and it looks like all the flash and all that, but we put in hard work over here. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a lot of flash and a lot of fun. Absolutely, when we getting the job done and we doing what we need to do. But if your ass ain't doing what you need to do and being up to par, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on your ass. That's the dark side of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't come to Colorado and you ain't trying to win.
And all that, but the offensive linemen that you win with, they're not as prone to be into that. And again, running the football, if you know, and again, I told people over social media this weekend, the only thing I really know about sports is offensive line play. That's the only thing I...
Notice how this dude looks a little bit more relaxed. Isn't it the same dude that was like, yeah, he was the first one to say how coaches were calling and you know, going in about, oh yeah, you know, they're scared of Deion because Deion and his success, da-da-da-da. Remember, I did the video. It's not too many videos ago where I actually did that video, and it's still up on YouTube. But now this guy looks a little bit more relaxed, knowing that Oregon just beat the hell out of goddamn Colorado.
Truly no. That's a mindset and an attitude as much as it is talent. A cover corner who really never really like to tackle anybody is not going to instill the toughness you need to establish a consistent running game. And he's leaning into his son and this Heisman race and trying to make him the number one pick. They're going to start throwing those offensive linemen under the bus. My prediction is the offensive line basically is going to quit on him mid-season because they're going to get tired of being singled out. And
how are they being singled out? How majority, like, this is what I be meaning about Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock is a smart, dumb nigga at the end of the day. He's up here talking about. I mean, to be honest, I can't even say I don't think he believe. I think he truly do believe what he's saying, and this is what's sad about it. But this is what's sad about it. But Jason Whitlock is up here talking all this hot shit, bro. We watch the NFL every week. Who gets all the credit? Pat Mahomes for the Chiefs. Who get all the credit? Lamar Jackson for the goddamn Ravens. Who gets all the credit? Jimmy Garoppolo. Who gets all the credit? Tom Brady. The linemen never get no love. What is Jason Whitlock talking about? This dude is jealous. He's envious. He's an agent of chaos. Period. Salute the Ticket TV. I seen his video the other day. I forgot that Jason Whitlock was into the strippers and all. He talked all this, man. Because I remember Carcino did a video. Salute to Carcino. I remember he did a video a while ago going in on Jason Whitlock and talking about that. And then Ticket came back and pretty much brought that shit back to life. Maybe years later, or a year later, or maybe even months later. I'm not really too sure. But it was definitely some time in between because I forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? And and Ticket blew the doors off of that shit. Not only that, nigga actually owns stock in the strip club. This Christian man. I'm not a fan of Deion no more because, you know, Deion, he's not a believer in Christ. You know, the Christ I serve, you know, wouldn't do the stuff Deion is out here doing. But fam, you was out here you was whoremongering, nigga. That's an abomination in the Bible, you bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is this nigga talking about? You over there enjoying strippers and shit like that. Abomination in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is you talking about? You out here paying, you know what I'm saying? You out here paying these strippers and probably ain't even getting no ass out the deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. They out here charging your ass an arm and a leg to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here getting it for the free, or if not, at least at decent getting it for the low. Your bitch ass out here, they taxing your ass and shit, nigga. You know I'm saying, fuck is this nigga talking about out here buying pussy and shit? Talking about some, yeah, man, he not the same believer in Christ as I am. You know, I'm a Christian and have Christians. Nigga, shut your bitch ass out, nigga. You out here paying for cat, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
And blame for everything. He's gonna then want them to transfer and leave so he can replace them. It's gonna be a hot mess, and he's not going to be. If you check the high school recruiting, he's not going to be able to land all these. He's not recruiting at the level of the elite schools, despite all the hype.
He doesn't need every kid in America to come to Colorado. He just needs who he needs. It's that simple. It's that simple, Whitlock. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Whitlock is an agent, and he's an agent of chaos at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff he says, really, it just be really, like, he'll say some stuff that's decent. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sukiana and them being hood rats. I mean, shit, they call themselves hood rats. They made a whole song about them being hood rats. You know what I'm saying? So that part, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, shit, well, you know, shit, they call themselves hood rats. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call themselves a rat. They're a rat. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is.
I'm not sure this is gonna work, Danny. This is about Deion's son, the quarterback, far more than it is about anybody else on that team, including his son, who's the safety.
All right, so now he's over here trying to use, his daddy. You know, I don't know. What, you mad because your daddy wasn't around? Now look at this dude. Now here it is. We got pretty much a known motherfucking,
Never trying to tear another man down to build himself up. I haven't heard Deion Sanders say a negative thing about another team or another man. Actually, when people come out and say things about him, he's always taking the high road. You know why? Because Deion Sanders ain't got to build himself up on nobody else. And
that's true confidence. When you don't have, like, well, this is what Whitlock doing. Whitlock is trying to build his confidence by stepping on Deion every chance he can get. Oh, you know, they're not even recruiting right now. Do you think they're going to be going against the top schools? So he's trying to make it seem like what he has to say and his insight is so motherfucking immaculate because he's standing on Deion's shoulders at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what these coaches do. This is what that Oregon coach tried to do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. Every dog has his day. You know what I'm saying? And it was Colorado's day. And part of that was Colorado's fault for, believing in the hype, them damn selves. You know what I'm saying? They still got to have that confidence and belief, but I do feel like they was doing a little bit extra, like I stated earlier. You know what I mean? Y'all complaining about niggas stepping on y'all logo, then y'all go to they shit and y'all stepping on logos and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just felt like y'all was smelling your own nuts, and this team came out and punched y'all in your mouth. Is the season over? Absolutely not. Do I still believe? Absolutely yes. You know what I'm saying? And will we win next Saturday? This Saturday coming up? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they talking about. 21-point underdog, all that. They can have it all. They can have all hating ass niggas on deck. They can have motherfucking the networks on deck. They can have their announcers on deck. They can have the ESPN and all them fuck niggas on deck. They can have Fearless and all these bitch ass niggas waiting at their TV, salivating at the mouth. They can have USC on their side. They can have it all. I don't give a fuck what. They can have Vegas on their side. I don't give a damn about none of that. Because when that game ends, Colorado will be winning that game.
He is a Hall of Famer. He is a winner. He is a great coach. He is a great father.
Look, they start running all that down. They start getting annoyed. Oh, whatever, man. I know already. I know Deion is just great. But, why he gotta be, he can't just sit and go into the limelight and let us, continue dominating college football. Why he had to come here with all this stuff, man? Why he has to come in here? We know that he's great. You know what I'm saying? Whitlock getting annoyed, man. I failed at Ball State, so I really ain't that good, and so I'ma stand on Deion because Deion got all the confidence that I wish I had, and I don't have that confidence Deion got. So it make me feel better, to just talk about Deion until he lose. I might look bad sometime. I might look like a complete idiot, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Deion to make myself feel better, and when they lose, I can have that moment of clarity. So Whitlock going on his moment of clarity motherfucking campaign and shit, because he finally got a week right where they lost. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga.
Is the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Network. But when it comes to talking Deion, you don't need any diversity of thought. You don't really need any diversity of color. You don't need someone to represent Dan Lanning's side of the argument. You don't need anyone to look like Dan Lanning to be a part of the discussion. But Ryan Clark is just flat out lying, or he's uninformed when he says Deion never tears anyone down to build himself up. So when Deion, after the first game, came in and said, everybody's uncomfortable with me because I'm a black man leading a locker room that's 75% black, and pounded this, oh, y'all don't want to talk about that now. Y'all real uncomfortable. And I'm about to get
Well, Jason Whitlock, because he can go in there, he can see these people's face, okay? There was a lot of reporters that was in that room that was talking heavy, okay? Talking absolute heavy at the end of the day. So when he walks in that room after that win, okay, and he's talking his talk at the end of the day, he can see it in their face, and people like you get offended. Oh, he was standing on them people's shoulders. No, them people were standing on his shoulders. They were standing on him first. They was stomping on him. They was, you know what I'm saying? That was that roach you was trying to get real quick and motherfucking step on his ass real quick. That motherfucker was whoop, whoop, whoop. God damn, this roach fast. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? This roach been eating this shit. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't step on him. That was the media. Jason. So they was trying to step on him before he even got started. And then he accomplishes what he accomplished, and now, oh yeah, he went too far, man. I'm just gonna hate on him because he actually achieved what he said that he was gonna do, and he proved that game one. And yeah, I just didn't like the way he needed to be more humble. Remember, that's what Jason was saying. Jason was saying that. I was with Deion until he started doing all of that. Why can't you be a buck dancing ass nigga like me?
Calling everybody that rooted against him or has a problem with his approach as a coach, he's calling them racist. But
what? He's calling them racist. Wow. I don't think he called them racist. I just think that he said that they're going to be they're uncomfortable with an ancient American man coming through with the light that he has, because his light is very bright, and with the light that he has, that shit is troubling them at the end of the day. They shaking in their boots at the end of the day.
That's not tearing anyone down. That's tearing half the sports population down. That's tearing half of his coaching peers down, because they're all uncomfortable because Deion's black and he's leading black players. So he's lying. Point two of that lie. When Deion beat Colorado State, did that man not come into the press conference and say, oh my God, if Jay Norville had won, the smack he would have talked, and it ran through my mind that they would win that game, and this man would come in and it would be embarrassing or something?
Yeah, because Jason, he was talking greasy about him. And if you watch that game, the dude had a level of arrogance pouring out of him throughout that game. He was going for it on fourth down. Y'all remember that game? We did the recap on that game. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't do the press conference after that game. I think I did him walking off the field. You know what I'm saying? And him talking about what did he learn? He learned belief. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of adversity that man had to. Deion know what that dude did was they was doing some dirty shit. They did that, what they did to Travis Hunter, bro. Deion know what's up, man. He know what's up. But see, he a soldier, and he you know what I'm saying? And he's still gonna have them kids, them young men ready to motherfucking play regardless of what's going on. We gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? This is what we practice. The shit I be talking to y'all. This shit I be trying to get y'all, instilling y'all at the end of the day. That, I can't give y'all everything. But y'all know what time it was. Y'all know what time it was. That dude was up there walking up and down that sideline when they was moving that ball and shit, bro. That dude was, man. And then they was playing dirty than the motherfucking and shit, bro. Like, come on, man. No, this man can't win.
About if he had won and blocked, he was tearing Jay Norville down. And saying,
wow.
If he had won, he wouldn't be able to handle it. He would have handled it the way I did my first victory of the season.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. See, this is what I'm saying. Jason Whitlock is a complete liar, man. He's a liar, man. This is a miserable guy, man. This is a miserable guy. You know what I'm saying? Miserable. You know what I'm saying? Jason Whitlock probably getting some paper. You know what I mean? Coonan got to be paying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this dude, man, is a real jealous, envious, miserable dude, man. He really has to be at this point. You know what I mean? Just to keep carrying on, and now you're just reaching. You're reaching for this. You Dow Sim out here. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's Dow Sim with the reaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Ryan Clark and these guys. Deion's a grown man that's worth millions of dollars. Why does he need all these groupies in the media?
All right, so yeah, like he dropped some bomb. Why he need all that? Because they supporting Deion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. This dude is just a clown. He just wish he had that same support. But of course. But yeah, Shedeur Sanders did say that shit. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie. He did, and then he left that game, getting sent to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If it wasn't him, it definitely was a soundbite. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I recently just seen that soundbite about that. I was like, damn, that's what I mean. Like, these niggas was out here kind of thugging and bugging. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie. It's kind of out here thugging and bugging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was smelling y'all nuts out there. You know what I'm saying?
Greatest turnaround in college football history, doing it his way. Not Dan Lanning's way, but Dan Lanning, that was venomous vengeance. Watch
this Asian dude when he says that, when he says doing it his way. Because they don't want a brother doing it his way. I want y'all to understand that. A lot of people, your own people is going to have a problem with you doing shit your way. You know what I'm saying? That's something you need to be expecting. But this dude right here, you about to see it. Watch, he going to do one of them swallows. He going to be real uncomfortable when Skip Bayless say that.
Doing it his way. Not Dan Lanning's way, but Dan Lanning, that was venomous.
Yeah, he ain't like that. Look at his face. That was a crushing blow to that man's soul. His whole body language started changing and shit.
I don't think he was playing just for clicks. I think he knew exactly where he was going, and he was speaking from his heart of hearts.
It speaks to how weak Deion is, because they know if they don't drop to their knees and kiss Deion's butt, he won't come back on their show. Right. And so it says something about...
Bro, he got to step in front of these reporters after every game. Okay? If Deion was a bitch-ass dude, a sore loser, he wouldn't have went to that post-press conference. He would have made it early. As a matter of fact, Deion was saying, I ain't running from the smoke. He basically was like, look, I ain't got nowhere to go. Y'all got some more cash? Bring it on. Get all y'all shit out. You know what I'm saying? That's a man right there that can accept a loss. See what I'm saying? Whitlock is a clown. Whitlock is a bitch-ass nigga. Whitlock is a miserable scumbag. That's what he is. In his heart of hearts, like Skip Bayless said, in his heart of hearts, he's a scumbag. Okay? He's a jealous, envious dude, man. Jealous and envious, man. And it's ridiculous that this dude get out here and claim himself to be somebody for Christ. Some Christ figure like, or he looks up to a Christ figure like. Man, you're a clown. You're a 50-50. You're a lukewarm. You're lukewarm, nigga. And your ass gonna get fried for that shit, nigga. You're going to the depths of hell, Jason Whitlock, for being lukewarm out here. Being a hypocrite. You're being lukewarm out here, fam. Out here judging folks and shit like that. You ain't right. You ain't right, fam. You ain't right, and you're making up shit. All right, it's one thing, we all can, give our whatchamacallit. I do videos and shit. We judging people performances and how people might be acting and shit like that, right? But like I always tell y'all, I ain't holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? I might crash out here and there, and if I did and did, I'll let y'all know about those times that shit happened and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holier than thou, and I also ain't out here claiming to be no Christian either. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody who going to church every Sunday. You see what I'm saying? But there's things that I believe in. I'm honest in who I am. I'm confident in who I am. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? We born into sin. But this bitch ass nigga up here want to make it seem like he don't do nothing wrong. He ain't never he lived his life right his entire life. And all he did was work hard and didn't know. You was making that stripper money, fam. You was making stripper money and then you was paying them to have sex, nigga. Allegedly. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Out here hating on another brother and that believe in Christ. And ain't a lot of Christ believers out here that vehemently that be on TV talking about they believe in Christ. And you out here trashing the man. Know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. It got to suck to be some form of believer in Christ. Because goddamn, you get a dude that's out here that's a celebrity or whatever the case may be, and that's a believer at the end of the day that preach it. You know what I'm saying? Speak it, believe it, receive it. And you out here tarnishing the man like he out here devil worshiping or some shit like that. It's goddamn ridiculous.
Deion, again, all the talk, but you get punched in the mouth, and now maybe I'm not coming on the show, and everybody on the show knows I better go in here and toe the line. What Ryan Clark did, what Skip's doing, what. I'm not going to get into it with you, but I'm going to get into it with Coach JB. What Keyshawn Johnson did. Everybody's dropping to their knees and kissing Deion's butt. And please, God, Deion, come back on the show. Because they know Deion.
Jason Whitlock, you are kissing Deion's ass. You are all in Deion's ass at the end of the day. I mean, you might be able to smell what the nigga ate this morning. That's how much you in his ass. You know what I'm saying? You in his ass more than them people talk their subject and go on to the next one and talk about other football, this, that, and the third. You, sir, look at you up here. Deion. Look at you up here. You obsessed with Deion, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? This man is giving you all your ratings right now. Deion. Where we at? Deion. 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 Another post about Deion. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with Deion. Look at this. Deion. Oh, no. This might be that Denver game. Somebody, I do agree with that. Somebody should get fired in Denver for that shit, but whatever. Let's come down here, though. A lot of these folks. Look at it. Deion. Let's see if he's talking about the Notre Dame game. Nope. That's a game he was obviously enjoying. The black coach no one cares about in college football is poised for a big victory. Marcus Freeman worked his way up the ladder. Let's see if Notre Dame can finish this off. Did Notre Dame win that game? I don't know. I don't know if Notre Dame won that game. So, this nigga playing both sides of the fence and shit. Out here acting like the black man no one cares about. He out here, Ohio State should run the ball. Yeah, like this dude is miserable, man. This is a miserable clown right here, man. Miserable scumbag. Colorado. Deion. Is there a rule you can't call him Deion? Deion done ducked around and found out. Look at this dude. You been up prime ass, nigga. Giving you your most views and shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a clout chasing clown. It's a clout chasing clown, man. That's why niggas don't take you serious, dog. You're a fucking clown, man. Bitch ass dude. Let's come down here when old boy was a legend about them coaches, though. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me hear what dude said. I never even heard what dude said.
There's been a lot of talk nationally about your pregame speech and your aggressive play calling. I think Skip Bayless called it venomous vengeance. Just curious what your thoughts are.
Yes, he agrees with that. He absolutely agrees. See how he shook his head, right? Body language don't lie.
On that and kind of how your words have been skewed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Skip at all. I've never had a conversation with him. I've watched him enough to know how often he gets it wrong. So, I mean, that sounds about right. But, I mean, ultimately, here's what I say. We're playing to win the game, right? And you saw a 15-second clip from a window view outside the house of what happens in the locker room, right? I know our locker room. I'm in the house 100% of the time. I know how our players felt going into that game. And I know what it takes to motivate our players. That's my job, to motivate our players, right? He has a job. I have a job, too, to get out there and to perform on the field. But inside that house, they felt a certain way. They felt a certain way about a group stomping on the O. They felt a certain way about guys talking to them in the pregame. And I'm proud of those guys because what they decided to do is talk with their pads, right? They didn't want to do anything extra afterwards. They want to talk with their pads, and they did that on Saturday. I'm also grateful and can clearly acknowledge that the attention that we got this Saturday, in large part, was due to Deion and what he's doing to college football. And if anybody can't see what he's done for college football and how he's bringing excitement to college football, you're crazy, right? And I said that last week as well.
All right, so this dude is actually giving it up. Now, you know, like I said, I didn't have a problem. I don't fuck with this dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with him at all. But, you know, he does have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm riding so hard for Deion that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you the ops, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that nigga talking about, nigga. If the ops come through and slide and get a victory, fam, nigga, we ops forever, nigga. That's just how that shit work in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit works in the street. Ain't no coming together and none of this dumb shit. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, yeah, op. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's just me being passionate because I'm riding with Deion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, the man had a job to do. You know what I mean? Now, I do believe that he was getting help. I do believe other coaches were probably giving him game plans. Whether he used it or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go that far and say that he was actually using the game plan. But I'm pretty sure he had some conversations with the Colorado State coach, maybe the TCU coach. Who else they played? Who was the other team they played? I forgot the other team they played. TCU, Colorado State. Damn, I forgot the other team. But anyway, I'm pretty sure he has some talks with them, and you know he used the whole clip or whatever to kind of really stick it to Deion and shit like that. But he acknowledges that Deion Sanders is what got college football popping right now, and this was his opportunity to clout chase, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Accountable. You know how long they have.
Anyway.
The first year, the 3-1. We can't sit up here and act like it's all doomed, it's over with, they'll never win another game. That's not true. They played against an Oregon team that is better. There's a better football team.
Bo Nix played.
You mentioned
Bo Nix played well.
You know, you were talking about the jealousy and the way picking these coaches and how Deion got there. It's interesting you said that. I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to let you finish. So I spoke to somebody in the coaching fraternity right after the game. And they know some people that coach at Oregon. And they was telling me, they said, man, I've never heard from another assistant coach of how much information was being given to that staff about, I'm being real with it, about game planning against Colorado so they can beat them. Everybody was stacked. They was stacked.
See what I'm saying? So it was as we get ready to end this video, I'm not fucking with I'm not fucking with Undisputed no more because them niggas really stopped my stream. They really canceled my stream on me and shit. You know what I mean? So I can't really go too deep into all of that, but Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's spooky out here. You know what I'm saying? Fair Act use, they ain't even protecting that and shit. Like, god damn, we using this for educational purposes and shit. Y'all out here stopping streams. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? I'm not fucking with Undisputed no more. I'm done with them niggas. Them niggas is canceled in my book. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. That's ridiculous. They just stopped my stream temporarily and shit, man. This is shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about. Hold up. I gotta make sure I'm working and shit. So it say I'm live, but yeah, it still got me live. Let me see. Am I back now? No, I'm not back now. This is crazy, bro. Yo, they really out here hating. Dang. Dang. They really out here hating. Woo wee. Let me see. Am I back now? Nah. I'm not back now. What the fuck, bro? But anyway. I don't know, y'all. They out here really hating on the channel right now, man. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is wild. This is wild. They really out here stopping streams and shit, man. This is crazy. Alright, y'all. Yeah, how the fuck these motherfuckers even in this motherfucker?
Alright, y'all.
Alright, so we back now.
Yeah, how the fuck these motherfuckers even in this?
Alright, so yeah, man, I'm about to get ready to close this one out. Make sure that y'all save this stream, okay? I don't know what's gonna end up happening with this stream, but I will not be fucking with Undisputed no more. I'm all good with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They out here really flagging. Like, I don't know if they flagging videos. I don't know what's going on, but every time I put on the Undisputed joint, my stream cut out. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna be doing nothing with Undisputed. If anything, we'll talk about it. I won't give y'all the audio. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Undisputed is clowns. The people that run Undisputed, they clowns like that. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking ridiculous. Under a Fair Act use, that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But be out here just interrupting streams and shit. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I got more respect for Whitlock than I do fucking Undisputed and shit, bro. This is goddamn ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Out here canceling nigga streams and shit, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway. Don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.